is going on, friends, fam, crazy world we're living in? It's Saturday Night Live. We're about to get into it for day 1062 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. So make sure you smash this thing out to everyone you know, and I'll see you in a minute. It's Renaissance Man.
Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Saturday Night Live. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road
And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show. Mark Pires, Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1062 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam. So who's ready? Who's ready for the madness that's about to ensue? Because I don't know what the hell we're going to do. I have a couple ideas in mind. We have some music to play. I have a couple of backgrounds I found to figure what the hell, we'll see what the hell happens. Put the little mic lavalier on, and we're doing something. I'm thinking of Back to the Future Mark situation, and then possibly, if you guys are up to another phone call, you want to do another Zoom call, we're going to start doing Zoom calls, call-ins, all kinds of stuff, because I had a lot of fun the other night doing that, so I think we're going to dial in. What's that? No, Zabrowski, you cannot be a part of the call. He wants to get on and go woohoo a few times. Listen, if you're going to give away a few woohoos, if you gratis, you do a gratis thing, we're good. We'll let you in. If you're going to start charging the Renaissance Man fam when we're doing a Zoom call-in, no, I'm sorry. We're good with the one woohoo a night, if that's the case. Right, guys? I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to take a Zabrosk for what a Zabrosk offers. If it's free, you take him. Like a Joanne situation. I just have to fight Gary Vee for those doll hairs, which I'm doing. I'm doing it! Bang biggity boo, right? So how is everybody doing? Miyagi! This is the same Fly Lee situation that I've been dealing with for months, I think. It's just what happens. Sometimes you gotta Fly Lee, and you just don't know a way through. How's everybody doing out there, huh? What's that? No, Joanne, we know you're doing terrible. She's like, I'm doing terrible, Mark. I freaking know you're doing terrible. All right? You know, Joanne, can you do me a favor and not open up that filing cabinet right in the middle of my monologue? You know? I'm doing it. I'm here. And then the worst part is every once in a while she'll be like, ew, Joanne, you know, and she's dropping a doochie-doo in the back. right by the file cabinet. She gets it into the file cabinet situation. I got to go in there for a pencil because it's a Zabrowski file and pencils in there. And woohoo! No Joanne doing it. My newest cushion. It makes the perfect noises right in the middle of the show when we need him to. Little awkward moments right in the middle of a beautiful song. Oh, nice bass low end there, Mark. Just so you're aware now, we're in the middle of a song and all of a sudden you hear... That's not me dropping a little bass-a-roo. That's my seat dropping the bass-a-roo. What's that, I know Zabrowski.
Something to live for.
Let me hear it, Matt Zabrowski. We need our woo-hoo. It's Saturday Night Live. Woo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. You see, I told you, he doesn't do it unless I point. Right, Zabrowski? I know. He's trained. He's just told me, no, Mark, I'm trained. I will not do a woo-hoo until you go. And when I do the point to root to him, he's going to go, woo, freaking who, taking us up to the moon, which is I think it's made of cottage cheese, last I checked. I had a scientist on who said it was cottage cheese. And I like cottage cheese. Zabrowski, I'm down. No, Joanne, we know your heart is like cottage cheese, but not the same kind. Dangerously disgusting kind with the, it's like when you go get you wanted cottage cheese and then they give you like it's low fat, but it's also made from like goat, milk. Like, what? I came in here to get her, regatta situation. You're doing a goat / like low fat. Ugh. If you're going to do it, you freaking do it. You know what I mean? You're not going to do a low-fat situation on me. No, Joanne, I know you have no choice. Your heart is, like, clogged to the gills. We get it. We get it. No, I'll mention the GoFundMe. I'll do it at some point. When I feel like it. Okay, Joanne? Not when you tell me to. When I feel like it. It's my show. Joanne, okay? This is not the Joanne show. Nobody would watch that freaking show. Well, I guess we have that in common. Together we're doing it. Joanne, why don't you start the Joanne show and together we could pool our family, our subscribers. We'll build out a community together. The Renaissance fam and the Humongo Carditis fam. It's like a match made in heaven. We're lifting people up and you guys are trying to stay alive. Together, we're doing it. Joanne? And you have like a joint GoFundMe page for your group, for your community. It would be like the Joanne show and the massively ridiculous heart situations that need to be excised and replaced immediately with whale hearts or something smaller than that friggin' thing by Menon. That's the new address for Joanne's situation that she's doing. It's going to call the Joanne Community Hour. Yeah. Nobody joins. It's just one more person joining our family, Joanne. Right now, she's not part of our family right now. Right now, she's a freaking indentured servant. Getting $500 an episode. You kidding me? You kidding me? That's real deal right there. I did the work. Zabrowski file. Where's my check, Mark? Here's a freaking envelope with $500 in it. That's what you get, Joanne. No. She freaking throws them at me sometimes. There's freaking envelopes over there that sometimes she's good, but I got cat-like reflexes. Most times I'm able to do a 5th degree black belt situation where I could sense objects in the air and I'm just moving, And, when you've got a gift like sensing objects in the air as they're hurtling towards you, you go with it, So I'll keep delivering those envelopes of doll hair. I mean, honestly, she's hit me a few times, but how much does $500 hairs in a freaking envelope hurt anyway, right? Let's be honest. It's more of the, I don't know. I guess it's more of just like the ego being, smashed when Joanne actually has the ability with that ridiculous heart to get a good enough throw off whilst not passing out and then to hit me at the same time. That crushes me a little, hurts me, So that's why. That's why I'm always going after the shaker room. And you thought you could hit me? Yeah, right, Joanne. You know what I mean? Got to put her in her place back there. She's got to know. Wheeze it out. Wheeze it out, Joanne. You know, we're working on it. Okay. Now, she knows I was joking about the friggin' show that nobody wanted to check out the Joanne show. Imagine a show hosted by George Soros's daughter. Sounds like George Soros, except has nothing to offer. Like George Soros. And then it's like, that one over there. Yeah, I tune in. I wouldn't freaking tune in to that one, guys. No. No, George Soros. It would be called the Soros loser. You're the Soros loser. It's a new show on CNBC. The Soros loser. It's like people just pissed off because they were bamboozled by George Soros. It happens. And she's one of them. 56, I think. Joanne, 56, right? Yeah, 56. And basically her entire life, she's like, I sound like him, I look like him, but I don't know. And I was like, you're freaking George Soros' daughter. I put the wheels in motion. I was like, there's no way you're not, wheezing around. And she starts doing the GoFundMe. I'm like, look, why don't you just reach out to your pop? Look, Dad, I'm not doing too well. I got a heart the size of a freaking Buick. Can we do something about it? She's like, no, I don't want to bother him. He's going to think I'm crazy. We call Soros. We're like, look, we're doing this special event. It's a World Economic Forum about bringing this whole entirety under one central government situation. This is right down your alley. And so he's like, I'm in. I bet. Soros shows up, right? Everybody's like, oh, thank you so much for coming. We're so excited to have you speak, right? We brought you a water, sir. He takes a sip. Someone bangs him in the back of his friggin' head. They take that glass, into a plastic bag. They plastic bagged it. Send it to the lab. 3 weeks later, we call Maury Povich. He comes down, sits right here in this freaking seat. He looks over there and says, in the case of George Soros and Joanne Soros, you are the father. Bang, biggity boo, got Maury Povich. So now we know for sure 56 years of no love, no financial support. Her father, world famous Star Wars, action figure, I would say the pivotal scenes of the original Star Wars have everything to do with Soros. Without him, they're laying on his side, eating those friggin' grapes out of Princess Leia's hands. And, George, you got it. Oh, good. Jabba the freaking Soros. Dad, hide my bookie. Dead on. He did it. Oh, you know what? We're getting short on cash. I don't know what we do. Let's use him for friggin' Emperor Palpatine as well. Bang, biggity boo. 2 for the price of 1. They're like 2 for the price of 1. But really, he got the best of them. Billionaire now. Yeah, he did it all in the franchise. When you double-decker it, Jabba, and then straight into Palpatine, the world changes for you and not for her. No, she's still doing horribly back there with that heart. Humongocarditis. She's joining up with her friends right now. They're having a support group to discuss what it's like to carry around a heart that large, Yeah, they could have completely averted the situation, They didn't want to. They wanted to make sure their neighbors were okay. They did it. But now I got to deal with the wheezing. You guys got to deal with the wheezing. The entirety of the planet have to deal with wheezing from Joanne's situation back there. Right? What are we doing here with that freaking sound? I can't deal with it. It's like digging away at my soul. And then now with the drawers? Now she's doing the drawers, right, guys? Joanne! Stop it with the drawers! Stop it the wheezing! Don't throw your freaking doll hair at me anymore. I sensed that one. I knew it was coming. 5th degree black belt situation. When you're dealing with Miyagi, wax on, wax off. 57 Bel Air. I'm going to wax that freaking puppy. You do a high polish. You get it done. You're like all of a sudden on like Miyagi level. You didn't even realize it though. You're like, oh, I don't know what I did this for, Mr. Miyagi. He's like, you're good, Machio. You're freaking good. Machio's like, but I thought you were going to teach me how to play karate. No. You go out to dinner tonight. You do Danielson situation. You're there, wax on, wax on. You're holy cow. I was just painting a fence. Now I'm blocking freaking punches and kicks. Bang, biggity boo. Wax on, wax off. Ooh, I'm doing the freaking Three Stooges. You did it. Machio. And you got the girl. You know, Johnny was pissed. You know, he's trying to do your body bag situation. Didn't work out for Johnny. No. For Machio, he was like extremely, it was a Machio moment, you know? When you're Machissimo, like Machio, and at the end of that movie, you're like, thanks, Mr. Miyagi, and you get it done, you get the freaking black belt, and Johnny and his entire team, yeah, you put him in a body bag, Johnny, and it doesn't happen. You know, you got crane kicked. You got crane kicked by Machio. You're there trying to fight Machio, crane kicking it. Oh my goodness. You know, this is the world we live in. People are like, I get body bag. I'm, excuse me? Crane kicked. You know, most people are overconfident until they get crane kicked. And then all of a sudden they're like, ooh, my head used to be there. And now it's like, you know, crane kick will do that to you. But in general, you're like, you know, I don't mind if you want to try to say whatever, but as soon as I go like this, you better be ready, okay, to lose your nose or something. Because when I come through with that double-decker crane kick situation, you know, doing it, Miyagi's there in the background going, crane kick. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi. You do a freaking Machio, hands in the air, you're getting ready, you brought the knee up, ooh, it's freaking over. It's over, and that knee goes up in the air. What's happening next? You don't know what's happening next. Doing a thing with my feet. The other one comes up. Do that. You're done. Body bag. That's you now. You were trying to body bag me. You got crane kicked into a friggin' body bag. Your entire family, like generations, were like coming back from, you know, the ether. Oh, are you okay, Johnny? No, he got crane kicked in the friggin' head. I'm sorry, you tried to body bag Machio? Mr. Miyagi, is it okay? Yes. Danielson, going out there, laying down the law on Johnny, you know? Look, it happens from time to time when Johnny's trying to, you know, prove how tough he is. We're in that freaking wife beater situation, you know, ripped off sleeves. I'm going to take you down, Miyagi. And then he gets beat down with a freaking crane kick, you know? It's kind of like, you know, poetic poetry in motion, I guess you'd call it, of crane kick. Slow it down. You have to slow it down and see Johnny doing that freaking move. He's coming in, and all of a sudden, oh, Danielson kicks you in the face. You have to pause it. There's a moment where Johnny's soul leaves his body. For just a moment, comes back in. But for a second there, if you pause it, microframe that, scene, you see his body, like, is going in the air, soul leaves the body, and is looking back at his body like, bang, biggity boo, back into the body, falls into the ground, in a body bag. And Machio's just sitting there like this. You got body bagged. You got body bagged. What are we talking about over here? You talking about body bag? Hold on. Sonny! I'm here, Sonny. Saturday Night Live, right? You know, Sonny, go for a spraz. Right now. You know. Sonny! You still got Wolf Cup? You still got Wolf Cup in your hand? Yibbity yap. You go for Guinness number 2? Guys, Sonny already got a Guinness for holding the Wolf Cup at a 45. He's still doing it.
Oh, we give you a double-decker.
There's no such thing. You got it. You already got gold. You're there with the friggin' black at home.
Sonny's the winner of a Guinness.
Sonny, put down the frickin' coffee cup. Right! What are we doing? How dare you, Sonny? How dare you? Oh, thank you, Gino, for spraz. When Gino hears you requesting a spraz, he just brings it over. It's a good night for the fudge. Gino! I'm here. I'm at my table. I got a spraz, Gino. I got a spraz. What's missing from this frickin' picture? That's right, Gino. Thank you. He said, oh, I'm sorry, Vod, you forgot your biscotte. Yeah, you forgot biscotte. I got biscotte. I got espresso. Gino, it's Stella Doro, right? You know I can't have a bread and basket. You can't go stop shop, get bread and basket for a biscotte. I'm a Stella Doro guy only. Okay? No, thank you, Gino. He said he'd never make that mistake again. You know, sometimes you lay down a frickin' law, right? And you take a biscotte, you take it espresso, and you're like, oh, these two look like they could do something together, right? You're like, oh, I got 2 A's. I got espresso. I got a biscotte, the Peru. I gotta mix up that freaking sugar and raw. What's that, Gino? Gino, you done put sugar and raw inside my espresso? I'm doing a dipperoo, shakeroo. There's no sugar in it raw. No dollop of a sugar raw in it. What are we doing, Gino? How dare you? I can't figure you out, Gino. Oh, thank you, Gino. I know you mean well.
Dollop.
Bang, biggity, boo. I'm just gonna take up my scout again. I gotta mix it up. Boop, 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 boop. A little drip dry. Gino! He's phenomenal. This is a grade A espresso biscotte combo. They talk about this one. History books. Oh, remember the time Facce had that espresso biscotte combo? Yeah, I remember. It happened. What's that, Sonny? Sonny! Nobody understand a word coming out of your friggin' mouth. You're there.
Yippity-yappity-you.
You're there with the friggin' coif. Nobody wants to see you with the coif. Sonny, you've been wearing that cap since 82. What are we doing, Steve Garvey? You went to see the Steve Garvey game. Oh, he's a rookie. You're there, Yankees versus the Padres. You like wearing a friggin' hat. They won.
Never taking the hat off again. It's good luck.
You friggin' idiot. Yeah, they won a lot of championships. Don Mattingly never won one. What are we doing? You win the cap every year. They didn't win. All of a sudden, Jeter.
We got a Jeter. It's because of my cap.
You gotta be kidding me, Dumbo. You've been wearing the cap since 82. They didn't win until like 96.
Because of my hat.
You should get a Guinness for the dumb hat. Longest time wearing a stupid hat in history. Wears it to sleep. Goes to the shower. I don't know if he wears it, because then this bit wouldn't be as good. I think that's the only time he takes it off. Because it's got to remain stinky. Smelliest hat in history. With that freaking cup of cough. Right! What are we doing, Sonny? Sonny, we're going to go rob pyramids. We're going to break into some banks. Use those stupid fists. Pow, pow, pow. We're going to take over friggin' Fort Knox. Yeah, there's apparently some gold down there. Sonny's going to walk out with it. Friggin' piles of gold bullion.
I'm Sonny the Fists.
How'd you get in here? You seen them fists? Okay.
I thought you used C4.
No, Sonny, you didn't know this guy over here is like a human C4? Oh, I gotta put the charge and then the detonator and the wire. Pfft, hello. I just bring this on me. Sonny, he's like, what do you need me to do, Facce? Just go over and punch that wall. One freaking punch. One punch. You got like the most sophisticated lock system in history, right? Sonny walks up there. Oh, this one, Facce? Yeah, the one that's got a freaking big wheel on it, dummy. Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna punch this brick wall, Facce. Sonny's not too bright. No, Sonny, it's just safe. You got that big stupid wheel? You know, like the one you use in your car, so you make sure you turn it? Big bus wheel? You punch that wall with that dumb fist. Like this, Facce? He puts a hole in the freaking thing.
Oh, I thought you were going to break it up.
No, puts a hole. Poof! One shot. I says, Sonny, do it again. Bang, biggity boo. 3 times later, 3 different holes, big enough for me to walk in. Hey, Sonny! I'm throwing freaking bullion at him. He's just holding them with the dumb hands. We walk out of that Fort Knox situation. I'm in the gold. I'm in the gold. Sonny, I give him a little, right? Oh, thanks, Facce. Sometimes you gotta feed Sonny's habit. Stupid cough cup. He likes to polish it. He's got a special guy comes and polishes his cough cup on a daily while he holds it. That's good. Guinness book. You got Guinness, Sonny. You got the Guinness already. What are we doing? No, I know, Gino. I know. And it was very delicious, by the way. But Sonny is a stupid man. Sonny! Okay, I gotta go, Sonny. I'll see you later with your dumb fists. Bye, Menon. Sometimes you do a bye, Menon situation with Dick Facce and Sonny the Fists. And you're like, oh, what happened there? Just some craziness, really, you know. When Sonny decided that he was just never going to freaking get rid of that coffee cup again, you know, he made a decision. He made a choice. You know, we have choices in life. He made one and he's been sticking to it. I got to say, you know what? It's something you got to respect. You got to respect the dedication of a guy to hold a coffee cup for 64 years. How old is it? I don't even know how long it's been. You know, it's been kind of crazy out there trying to figure that out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. Raven said, found out. Ingredients in Buck's coffee that creates stones, but can damage more than that. Scary. I never, ever go there. Partially because I think it's highway robbery to charge someone $5 per coffee. You know what I mean? I make my own coffee every day. But I even found a coffee recently on, even though I think it's the worst platform ever, but on Zuckerchooch book. and it was like a Life Boost coffee or something like that. And it looks like it's an organic coffee beans. I'm looking at maybe picking up some to try that. I may do that. If I do, I'll let you know how it is. I should check with them and see if it's... Yeah, we haven't seen Sonny in a little bit, right, Trish? He's been kind of there. He's been there with his dumb coffee cup, you know. Max Scott! He's a chooch of a dog, but we love him. We like him. He's a great dog. Especially, I think, like, dogs can sense energy, you know, and my dog happens to be very energetic and, you know, nervous energy because we have young kids, and they're, you know how young kids are, and so they're crazy. And Max can, from time to time, will just be like, and I'm like, dude, just relax. Just relax. So let me see. I'm going to actually get over and open up the live feed so I can join you guys and say hello to everybody real quick. We had a little bit of a crazy, what was that? 30-minute intro, a comedy intro, 30 minutes. We'll have a new movie night tomorrow. Let me put this up. Yeah, there we go. No, of course. I clicked the wrong thing. Come on, mate. Wow, guys, you come down Saturday Night Live. Have a good time. Maybe Christopher Walken stops by. Grab yourself some turkey left over at a party. Now I'm going like, wow, Al Pacino went to a party, Thanksgiving, had us some great food, beverages. Wow. Dog, shut up. It's like every time I go live, Max decides to bark for a while. I think he just wants to hang out with us. I think that's what it is. I think he just wants to kick it with the fam. And I do it, but he's a chewer. He'll go out and just chew on everything. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You can't go and chew on everything. I'm here. I'm doing it. You got to wait until after the show now. So I tell him that sometimes. I'm like, buddy, learn English. Okay, I'm doing the show. This thing's still showing up as over 2 megabytes. I tried to change up the thumbnail a little bit more, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. So guys, I am going to drop something on here real quick. We're going to be playing some music tonight. We may make some phone calls. Kitty Cat, you rock. Member for 2 months. Woo! I love it. So awesome. And very, very thankful to have your support. And guys, just so you know, we have links down here below. A few new things will be going on, but you can join the Patreon. That would be very much appreciated. Jacqueline does that. And I think I'm going to start doing more on Patreon where I'll be dropping content, releasing content on Patreon weekly prior to it going live here. And so hopefully you guys will be able to support me that way, because I think almost all of your donation, almost all of it goes to me instead of what happens on YouTube, which again, I appreciate anything, but YouTube is kind of like, what are they doing? You know? Also crypto. If you're on Coinbase, you can donate crypto to, I think it's not it's $ Mark Pires Crypto. I don't know why it says @ I have to fix that. But it's $ Mark Pires Crypto. And remember, we don't take like slices. You know, when it comes down to Bitcoin, we're just taking like full Bitcoin. It's just better for you, you know? Better because you're just like easier for you. You know, like at the end of the day, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I just sliced off a single Bitcoin. You know, and then we're like, so Red Storm below, there's multiple options. Right below, there's an option to do a like join the family thing. You'll see it says join, but I would suggest patreon.com/Mark Pires, because that one is all your donation goes to me instead of 62% of it. The other thing is, there's other things, you know, I don't ever expect anything, but the one thing I would say is if you do like my music, buy an album. That's the one way I really appreciate your support. I put out 10 albums so far. My next album comes out in 3 days, and it's all music I'm very, very proud of. And we've written them all here in the moment together as a family. So all the stuff we've done in the last couple weeks, it's coming again. Sage, you know, it's so funny. I did that in the movie. It became a bit. I'm like, remember, we only take full Bitcoin. And it's just a funny bit. No, but I think in general, most people don't, a lot of people are getting into crypto. So like if you're going to donate $5, You could donate $5 in crypto, you know, and that's another way of doing it. In fact, I would say if anybody does donate crypto, I'm probably going to just dump it into something because I don't know how to even take it out. So, like, in a way, it would be cool. You'd be helping me figure out. I've never invested in anything before, so I'm going to start trying to figure that out. If I get any crypto, I'll just dump it right in and see if anything works out like that. I have lots of thoughts here on how I can somehow take this show and bring it to more people. The NFT thing seems to be exploding, but I think I have to hire someone that has a real expertise, not only generating and designing the NFTs, but then marketing those NFTs. And I want to do it so it's a point where every time I release an album, they're made as NFTs. And now we have right now 10 going on 11 albums, but every month I'm going to put out an album. We're going to keep doing feature films. We're going to keep releasing content. So all of that stuff should be available as an NFT. So you guys can now become investors in the program. And when these NFTs are selling out, which they will, then they're going to be worth a lot of money. Somebody paid $300 for an NFT and it's now worth $92,000. I'm like, how the freak is this happening? Kong, you rock, brother. But I'm thinking about if we can NFT it. So, for example, you own a piece of, and I don't know how it works, but you'd own a piece of one of my songs. And, you know, going forward, it's an NFT of it. But then let's just use the song We Are the Sun as an example, which I think is my return song on the main page right now. But if you owned an NFT of We Are the Sun, theoretically, you would then be able to benefit from the success of We Are the Sun going forward. With that being in mind, you know, obviously if people like the music and they buy that song specifically and everybody loves that song, someone's going to want to buy that NFT from you. And if you paid $300 or whatever it is for that NFT, and it's then worth X amount to someone else, you know, investors are paying big money for this because it depends on the story behind the NFT. What's going on there? Is it just someone making an NFT for no reason? Like, yeah, I can make a BB Poo Poo NFT, whatever, but I want to make real NFTs of the actual content I've created. So you have a piece of artwork and a proof of concept where there's a guy who's shown up for 1,062 days and he's coming back again tomorrow. So the storyline, the sales pitch or whatever it is of the NFT is that it's the longest running long form variety show on the planet. And the guy's showing up again tomorrow to create more. You have a piece of the show. So I have to figure out how to put that all into something that makes sense cohesively. But I think I've seen some crazy stuff. There's a guy who has I was talking to someone about this. I think it was SBI about this. There's a guy who's a musician. He has something like 1,100 monthly listeners. I don't know how many I have. I think it's more than that right now on Spotify. It's somewhere around 20, 25,000 per month are listening. This guy's at 1,100. He made an NFT of his album, which was, I guess he had released a few years back. Makes an NFT. He sells it all and he winds up making like $250,000, $300,000 by NFTing his album. And the thing is, it's content that's been out there. It's not like it's going anywhere. It's been there and someone bought that. I'm like, what about a guy who's going to keep writing and the content is there for you to listen to now? There's got to be more value to that. But how do I pitch that? How do I get people to see and say, you know what? Yes, that's a smart investment. You don't want to invest in the guy who puts something out and he's never putting out another album again. That's what's probably happening there. I don't know. But you could be dang sure I'm putting out another album in 3 weeks, another album in 7 weeks, and we're going and continuing this, you know? Well, it's more of a, I think with the NFT thing, Sager, it's something different where it's like the NFT winds up being the investment. So the music itself, I think obviously I would retain all that. But the idea would be is if someone is liking the music enough, they're going to want to buy the NFT of that song. And if you owned that NFT, then you do benefit on the music, but it's more on the artwork side of it. And it's like you bought a painting and now someone's buying that painting from you. And it's the thing that's going forward. And it makes sense. I remember even with games, you'd start seeing these things where it's like, oh, you can upgrade your skin. And you're like paying $30 to go from some one look to another because you want to look as cool as the other guy you saw in the game. And I'm like, now I get it. It's like video game buying a skin that you can't physically hold, but it's yours. And theoretically, you could then turn around and sell it to someone else, you know, but in games, you're just buying it. You're spending the $50 on it. In this real world, you're buying it for $50, but then a really real world utility where that you could then turn around as a piece of artwork and sell it back into the community when there's a demand. And so the thing is, just like everything else I'm learning with I never got into crypto, never got into regular stocks. I'm a real estate agent who's worked hard to support my family along the way. And I never was able to go in there and be like, hey, let me throw an extra 10 grand into the stock market. You know what I mean? Like, I never really saw that as an opportunity. I'm like, I got 3 kids and I got things to focus on, but obviously the way you get ahead is by doing that. And you build up some flow, and then you can do whatever the frig you want. But the point is, I'm learning a lot about this stuff. And the one thing I keep hearing from people is you want to get on something when it's got a low market cap. You want to get in on something when you know it can 10x, it can 100x, but it just hasn't yet. And so the thing I would say is if anybody does see the show, believes in the show, and says, this show could 10x in viewership or in interest or 100x in these things, then it would be a safe investment instead of, over, say, a year of donating $10-20 each couple of weeks, couple months, you buy an NFT. Now you own a piece of the show, you own a piece of content, a piece of art. So again, I'm getting into it, but I have to figure out how to transfer my music into these things. And that's the thing I can't figure out at this point. It's a lot of technical work, I believe, but you have to create these smart contracts and all this stuff that I just don't understand. And that's why I'm feeling like I don't want to miss the wave on this. People are making up crap and they're selling it and making a lot of money and it's crap. I don't see the utility to it. But it's oh, it's an NFT. I'm like, what about something that has real world value? This show, it will continue on, God willing. And with that in mind, there's proof of concept, for that NFT. It's not just something created for today out of somebody who's like, oh, I made some cool thing. Look. No, this is 1,062 days of creation that's gotten us to this point. So I think proof of concept has to be somehow the focus of this NFT project. I just wish I was more capable when it came to that type of stuff, understanding the business side of it, understanding how to set up the contracts, how to get it into the marketplace, and how to make different variations of things. I have no idea about that stuff. Yes, that I can do. I'm working on that for Jacqueline. I got to get Jacqueline her CDs. It's been so crazy, but with the holiday. But I'm going to start. I have to buy a CD or duplicator. I used to have one, and it was in my computer, but this computer doesn't have a CD player or burner. And that freaking Mac is no longer opening. I keep pushing the button and nothing happens. It's oh. Well, the member red is down below. So if you're on I don't know about if you're on your phone. If you're on an iPhone, you should see, let me see, I'll tell you right now. If you go to the main show, which we are in, let me just click this and see. Let's see. All right. So let me do this. Okay. So okay, right? No, that's the wrong thing. That says join now for that. Huh, that's interesting. Where do you join? It used to say it right here. That is really weird. Does anybody know where you do sign up? Now I have no idea, Red. This is now a very, very weird thing because I thought that it was right there. I used to say it right when you opened up the... What about if you turn it sideways? I don't know how the heck you do this. Huh. Anybody have any suggestions? I know when you open it up from a desktop, it says join on the bottom here, but it definitely doesn't say it here. What about when you get into the live chat? No, I just see super sticker, super chat, and I have no idea how the freak this works. It's very weird. Kitty, maybe Kitty knows because Kitty joined. Very odd. It's under subscribe. Oh. Oh, you know what? Maybe you got to click the page. Click my... I have no idea. I was going to say click my channel and see if that shows you there on the channel. If you go to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man channel, if it says join, I have no idea. But when I go there myself, it doesn't show me your look. It shows me my own look, of course. Anyway, I hope you can figure it out, and I appreciate any support. But like I said, it's very alien to me because I don't ever talk about it. I do hear other streamers are constantly saying, hey, you know, remember my Patreon. I'm like, you know, I am here forever. This isn't something that we've been able to get sponsors for. So any support is appreciated, and donations are appreciated. Absolutely. But I do think I want to also figure out who do I speak to about getting actual companies, whatever, products that want to have ads, and we start reading ads for people. I want to start doing that. Yeah, I can't wait to do that. Tommy's cough syrup. Make sure you freaking get that cough syrup. It's delicious too. And you won't cough. By Tommy. I made a tagline song for Tommy. No, they brought me to court. They were like, you stole our tagline. I'm like, nope. No. Which tagline? By Menon. Oh, no, I don't know that one. I'm sorry. I only know by Tommy. I went to buy him, too. He's like, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Yeah. When you're up for it as Tommy, doing it, it's a good thing. Anyway, let me play y'all something here. We were in the midst of trying to find something, and then I got sidetracked by being a silly goose. You know how it is. I want to play you... I want to play you something silly here, I think. I could use something silly. Jeez, we have so many silly bits here. So many crazy things. How do you go full-blown diva? That was pretty nuts. You are the father. That was a very good bit right there. If you haven't seen that, I'm just saying. If you've not seen the movies, remember they're out there. I am going to play you a segment of something special here. This right here is where we developed the idea of our very own crypto coin. If you're not aware, it's called BB Poo Poo, and this is the segments that will be in the movie. So at least one of the scenes will be much of this bit right here. Now this is pretty long, so I don't know if I'm going to go through the whole thing. Let's see where it starts. I think it starts at the beginning of the show that day.
Everything about the stock market, just like you know.
BB Poo Poo. I realized the other day, but I now can receive donations in crypto, which is pretty cool. So if you have one of those crypto stocks that's dying, is going into the dirt, you can just be like, hey, here you go, Mark. I'll take it. And I'll be like, yay, it's now worth negative. Somehow it's worth less. How is it worth like less than when you gave it to me? Now it's worth underneath the dollar. I can't even get, I went to try to, and it's gone. When I lost money, how did I even buy it? How did I lose money? What happened there? You passed it over to me and gave me a negative? I'm looking at my portfolio. Oh, look, I got that really nice thing that came through. Oh, look at that. It's the Bibu Poo Poo. Oh, the Boo Boo Poo Poo coin came through. Ooh, that one's going to go hot. That's what I heard. They donated it. Renaissance Man Show. They're around there. Hey, we got the Boo Boo Poo Poo coin. Let's give some to Mark because we appreciate the show he does. Coming out every day for 1,000,007 days in a row. That's awesome. Thank you. Here you go. Here's some Boo Boo Poo Poo. This is a really new coin. It's going to go through the roof. If it doubles, triples, and quadruples all in once, you're going to be like, yay. You gave me the Bee Boo Poo Poo. I take it. I put it in the portfolio. I'm looking at it. It goes way red to the point where I'm like, wait, I got to go into my pocket? Like, what do we do? What happened? I was supposed to get a donation gift situation. Now I'm in the friggin' red. I got to sell things. I'm going out to sell the guitar. I got to go pay that friggin' thing. I don't know. They gave me a donation. Now I'm in the red. What are we doing? Guys, try to give me Bitcoin. Like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You're going to give me beep-boop poo-poo? You give me the beep-boop poo-poo while we're in the middle of trying to do like a Bitcoin situation? No, Joanne, they want to give me beep-boop poo-poo. I'm still giving you doll hairs. You better freaking chill on it. I don't even want to hear from you. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is this. Unless you have like an extraordinary amount of beep-boop poo-poo to send my way, you know, don't go with the beep-boop poo-poo. Go with something a little bit more like, you know, top shelf, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know, those are the good ones. Those are the ones you want to share. And you give me a full one. You don't give just like a... You're just like, hey, here you go. Here's a freaking Bitcoin. Here you go. Here's a freaking 20 Ethereum. That's how you roll. Like, that's you showing love. You know, I get it. But when you start beep-boop-poo-pooing it, like, I don't want that coin. That's that coin. What is beep-boop-poo-poo going to do in 2022? That's what we want to know. What is beep-boop-poo-poo going to do in 2022? It's a new song I'm writing. Beep-boop-poo-poo gonna do but 2022. We don't know yet. We got to pay attention. Every day you open up Coinbase, you're like, ooh, beep-boop-poo-poo. It's doing all right today. Down in the friggin' red. How did it go like purple? What is purple? Hey, Joanne, what's purple? I went from red to purple. Is that good? Where are we? I'm in the friggin' like Twilight Zone. I got a beep-boop-poo-poo situation. In my portfolio, I got $1.5 billion beep-boop poo-poos. I'm looking at them right now. The beep-boop poo-poo $1.5 billion is now worth, like, I got to pay $1,000. What the hell? I got to come in my pocket now, Joanne. Go and sell that doll hair to your closest distributor. I know you've been distributing that doll hair out and you're pretending it's human hair. You're selling it to people in India because you know that they need that human hair. They like the human hair from America. And you're sending it over pretending that it's human hair. I caught you out. You know, this is the thing. You got the Soros name and everybody's just like, okay, we trust you. They're trusting the Soros back there. Oh, it must be George Soros's daughter. We will take that doll hair. We'll take that real hair for human hair. She's selling it for a profit right now. She's been investing in beep-boop poo-poo. Hey, Joanne, if you get beep-boop poo-poo, let me know, you know, when you plan on selling it, you know, because I don't have time to look at it all day long. Be like, ooh, it's up. Ooh, it's down. Let me sell it. It's up. You know, I don't have the time. So give me a little text. Shoot me a text when beep-boop poo-poo's doing like on fire. It's going up through the roof. I got beep-boop poo-poo everywhere. You can smell it. You can smell the beep-boop poo-poo. It's everywhere. You know, you're like, yeah, I'm definitely in India. Like, you don't know. Like, it feels like it. You're kind of Calcutta situation. You're walking through the streets. You know, the pits. They're all over there, you know. Well, you're talking about like one of the dirtiest situations in the world, right? Mm-hmm. Joanne's been doing that lately with her massive heart. It's just what happens, you know. But remember, beep-boop poo-poo is not currently available on the Coinbase system. You have to go to a special page. It's called Crypto Poopy Pants.
A very strange day is coming to America. In short, a massive and surprising new transition could soon determine the next group of millionaires, while leaving 99% of the public.
You can go to Crypto Poopy Pants in order to pick up your favorite beep-boop poo-poo coin. You know, they also have I freaking can't. They also have an altcoin from the beep-boop poo-poo you may want to look into. It's called Scribbity Boobity Boo. That one's currently available. Scribbity Boobity Boo. When you get the Scribbity Boobity Boo situation on the Coinbase, you're gonna see immediately you're in a good position. You're gonna be like, wow, look at my portfolio. I got beep beep poo poo and I got Scribbity Boobity Boo. How are we on? Don't tell anybody. Don't let anybody know about the beep-boop poo-poo. You let people know about beep-boop poo-poo? You going on TikTok doing beep-boop poo-poos? Guys, you got to check this out. Look, I'm giving you the stock trade of the day. Just crypto. You want to know the crypto? You want to know the one that's going to pop? Yo, you got to come here, follow me. I know what's up, dude. You can do the crypto. Got to get the beep-boop poo-poo. You want XRP? No, XRP's crap. You want Bitcoin? Yeah, that's okay. But no, you got to beep-boop poo-poo it. You do a beep-boop poo-poo situation right now? You're through the roof when it goes to 1.5%. Like up, you know, you get the beep-boop poo-poo, right? First guy in history who came into his pocket afterwards was like, how do I owe money? What happened? I was supposed to only lose what I put in. They made me go into my pocket even more. It was like the card game in the city when they're like, which one's the queen? Dibbity boo, bibbity bobbity boo. You're doing a full Monty on me? Do a full Monty situation. The queen's right there. Man, that ain't queen. What do you mean? I saw you put the queen right there. Flippity flappity flew. No, it's not there. It's over here. He did the quick. That guy was good with his hands, right? Well, I don't got any cash. Well, we'll walk with you over to the ATM. What are we talking about over here? Going over ATM, taking out, peeling off $200. Here you go. Sorry about that. You got me here. I had to go into my pocket more because you're doing like, you know, the classic card shell game situation. You know what I mean? BB Poo Poo. You know, BB Poo Poo is going to, all of a sudden, you're going to hear about it everywhere. Like, right now, the way they're talking about Doge. Look, guys, it's the Doge. You got to get the Doge. You got a freaking Doge situation? Done. You're done, dude. You were, like, way done. Months ago, you're good. Now, done. You get rid of the freaking Doge. BB Poo-Poo it. If you're not BB Poo-Pooing, I'm thinking, like, you need to buy at least 1 trillion shares of BB Poo-Poo in order to be in a safe position to come out ahead. 1 trillion shares cost you about $7.34. That's not bad, dude. You're ready to roll. You got 1 trillion shares. When that 734 goes up to like profit, you sell that thing, you know, and then you double down. You go back in as soon as it goes down. Go up, go down. Because BB Poo Poo is very volatile. All right, right now they've got like a Series B2 going, and they got like Article Situation B going. So they're going with it, right? People are like, yay, BB Poo Poo. Stock Exchange, they've been talking about the BB Poo Poo. Guys, I think we should bring it on Coinbase. I think we should get it into all the other stores. You know what I mean? Get it on the Binance, all these things, right? They're doing it. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. I'm not only a BB Pooper like supporter, I'm also a client. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in there, I'm doing it. And like when you're there as a BB Poo like sponsor and you're there kind of pitching, because we make phone calls all day long. I'll get on the call and it'll be like, yeah, Tommy, what's up? Yeah, this is Philip. Yeah, from over at BB Poo Poo. Check it out. You know what's happening with BB Poo Poo? Yeah. Through the friggin' roof. You tell all your traders. You let everybody know on the floor. BB Poo Poo? It's the next Shiba Boo Boo. Remember Shiba Boo Boo? That one was friggin' awesome. People went crazy with Shiba Boo Boo. This one, BB Poo Poo's. That's the next Shiba Poo Poo. Because it's hot. It's going up. Wildfire. They're doing a Leonardo DiCaprio situation. You're like, look, I can't tell you too much right now. But what I can tell you is this. If I could sell my house today and take all the proceeds and buy BB Poo Poo, I'd do it. I'd do it right now. No, hold on. I don't want anybody here on the floor to know what I'm telling you. But this one right here, talk about putting your kids through college, right? That's what I'm talking about, John. Right? You take your kids. You're like, I paid off my freaking college this week. Woo, yeah, that's right. You tell your wife Grace to shut her freaking hole. I'm telling you how you can make some money. You want to make some serious cash? You listen to me. BB Poo Poo. That is the one. It's going from 0 to 1 million. That's right. To the moon. Everybody talking about the emoji moon? No, we're talking about BB Poo Poo. To the friggin' moon, John. Yeah, that's right. Listen. I gotta take other phone calls. I'm here letting you know the inside scoop. You know what I mean? The BB Poo Poo, put it all on the line. What do you got to invest? That's good. I mean, $5,000's good, but I mean, if you could put 50 in, you're looking good. You're gonna be in position A. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have enough BB Poo Poo that when it doubles, triples, quadruples, and then octuplets, that's when we really get somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you're gonna be pumped. You're gonna be like, yeah, I got BB Poo Poo. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, just place your order. Yeah, just put it in with Joanne. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. You see? That's how you sell that's how you sell a shark, a whale. That's how you sell a whale. Boom! Yeah, that's right, Timmy. You can't do that. I saw you make a phone call. You're terrible. I got BB Poo Poo. Yeah, you got BB crap. You got BB crap over there, Tim. This is Tim from over at BB Poo Poo. Yeah, that's what you sound like. Why don't you freaking film me? You can just take a little tip from me, dude. Grab your camera. Just do it. I'll give you one more. This is a freebie. All right, Tim. Hold on. This isn't just doing a cold call situation right here. You want a cold call situation, Tim? This is how you cold call. You're getting freaking top-notch leads. You know? You're getting top-notch leads here, and I'm just trying to get, like, anything. You give me a little piece. Al Pacino style, Glengarry Glen Ross. You know what I mean? Like, I want the good leads. You're taking all the leads, and you still can't close them. You can't close anything. Can't even close a friggin' door. I saw you left the door open when you left. You left the other day, leave the friggin' door open? Would you grow up in a barn? You can't even close a door. So bad at sales. Can't close a deal or a friggin' door. What are we doing? Baby, I'm telling you, this is how we do it right here. Hi, yes, who am I speaking with? Hi, Joe Ellen, how are you? Yes, no, this is Peter Bishop. Yes, I'm here at BB Poo Poo. I don't know if you've heard of our altcoin, but it's going to the friggin' moon. Mary, you haven't heard of BB Poo Poo, Joellen? I have to tell you something, okay? I have to keep my voice down because I don't want anybody here to know what I'm telling you. But BB Poo Poo, it's the next shooby-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's right. That's right. It's the next shibbity-dibbity-doo-doo. And if you're on board today, we can make you profit.
Hi, we are Woodger.
It makes you want to move.
Oh my God!
Our products let you feel sound through haptic feedback. The responses, woo, were pretty good.
And if it didn't put a smile on your face, I would also question whether or not you're alive.
When coming to create our new
Yeah, no, like, you just have to make it a sizable investment. And when you do that, you're going to see those extra zeros at the very end of your number. So just give me an example. You put in 350,000, right? You're going to see another zero at the end of that 350. I don't know. Well, look, Joe Ellen, that's not my purview. I'm just letting you know where BB Poo Poo's going, okay? Through the friggin' roof. Yeah, we don't use that like term very often. We don't go like, it's going to the moon very often, Joe Ellen. That's not one we walk around. Shut up, Tim. Don't use my line. That's not when we walk around just throwing around in the bullpen, you know, like, it's going to the friggin' moon, Joe Ellen. You know, but it's going to the friggin' moon, Joe Ellen. I mean, listen, I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you the inside scoop before, like, everybody buys it. And then you're like,
I should have done it.
and, like,
Everybody's doing it.
and then you're, like, the last one in. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Joe Ellen. When I give you these phone calls, it's because you're getting the inside scoop. Okay, this is insider information. Don't let anybody know that I told you this. But BB Poo Poo, that's where you want to put your freaking money. Put everything you are on BB Poo Poo. Yeah, I'm talking about selling clothing, selling your cars. You go out and sell your jewelry. You go out and sell your kids. Whatever you got to do, you put it all on the friggin' line for BB Poo Poo. You're going to double down, triple down, quadruple down. And before you know it, you're going to call me back and say, thank you. Thank you, Peter Bishop. Thank you so much for giving me the keys to my retirement. No, that sounds great. That sounds great, Joe Ellen. So how much should I put you down for? Oh, $550,000. Yeah, no, BB Poo Poo. $550,000 of BB Poo Poo. And I'm going to put that order in right now. I'm going to put that order back there with Joanne, Joellen. Joellen, I got a Joanne here. Yeah. And she's got I don't want to get into it. She's got an issue going on. She went and got a baboo-boo. Shoot, you know what that is? When she gets like 4 bugaboos. And when she came out, she was lopsided. And then she had a gigantocarditis situation. It's a whole other thing we're not going to get into right now because I got to get your order in. We got to get your order in now while BB Poo Poo is still at a minimum. We don't want it to just burst out. It's bursting out today. Joe Ellen, bursting out through the freaking roof today. To the moon. We got the freaking moon, Joe Ellen. Yeah, no, I'm putting the order. Joanne. Hold on. Joe Ellen, I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I got to yell at my freaking number 2. Yeah. Yeah, one moment, please. Joanne, I'm here. I got a whale. Put it in. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good now. Joanne's all over it. She was just filing the Zabrowski file. Yeah, I know. She's coming through right now. She's putting in your order. 550K. You're going to be sitting on top of the world, Joe Ellen. When that BB Poo Poo goes to the friggin' moon today, tomorrow, next day, it's going there, okay? You be patient. Okay, when I say today, that means like, could be somewhere in the next calendar decade. You got to make sure you pay attention. Stay afloat. You watch the freaking stock market all day long. No, we don't watch it and tell you when it's down and sell it for you. That's on you. That's on you, Joe Ellen. No, I'm sorry. You can't cancel it now. No, Joanne already put the freaking order through. 550K. Chickadee ching. I took my commission already. You're done. Yeah. No, you're done. You own the BB Poo Poo. That's yours. What are you going to do it? You can't. There's no give back. You go, I'm giving back my BB Poo Poo. You can't do that. It's taken off the exchange. It's in your freaking wallet now. You got it in your portfolio. Wait, hold on a minute. Why don't you open up your portfolio real quick? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll hold. You open up your portfolio. Open up your freaking wallet. Coinbase situation. You take a look. That's right. BB Poo Poo right there. You're trying to challenge me and say, you already have it. Ready in your freaking portfolio. You can't go. There's no givebacks. You're done. Once you put the order in, your money's in my pocket. Yeah, I took a bigger cut than normal. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. And I know what it is. You don't know what it is, okay? But I make it, and it's big time. Yeah, I'm going home buying a freaking like a Rolls on your sale. That's right. Basically, like 50,000 of your money went to the stock. The other's in my freaking pocket. Yeah, no, BB Poo Poo's dead. Dead. It's a friggin' shack in the middle of Oklahoma. Yeah. There's a sign on the outside that says BB Poo Poo in crayon. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Look, I know that was pertinent information. You should have listened. I said it to you. You weren't listening. You're there on the line. You're like, BB Poo Poo, I can't wait. Here's $1 million. You want to give me another 450? Make $1 million? I'll send it to the shack. I'll give them the other 50. I get 400. I'm chilling. 900K, they got 100. You got some friggin' BB Poo Poo in your pants. Yeah. I'm sorry. No, you just got totally conned. Yeah, no, this is a Leonardo DiCaprio situation. We're selling people on crap stocks. Yeah, you think you're winning big, and you give me your life savings, and now your complete life is destroyed. Yeah, job well done. I know. Yeah, Tony, I know. I got another one over here. 550K. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I know it stings. Yeah. No, but you got to, look, sometimes you got to take a friggin' loss. You know what I mean, Joe Ellen? Sometimes you take a loss, and you're like, I get it. Yeah, I put it out there. I was going for the BB Poo Poo. And when you realize that you had nothing but a triple friggin' diaper on and with some soilage inside from a sleep sofa, you're like, yep, I got taken. I opened up that friggin', the double diaper, triple diaper situation. And I'm like, there's no BB Poo Poo in there. There's just poo poo in there.
A very strange day is coming to America. In short, a massive and surprising new transition.
That's you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Joe Ellen. Now, Tony, she's crying right now. What do we do again when someone's crying? Oh, just hang up? Really? Joe Ellen, listen, they want me to hang up on you. They're just like, whatever. We don't care about her emotions, like at all. There's no recourse for you. No, you can't call anybody at all. That money's gone. I hope you have more. You didn't? Oh, geez. Yeah, no, sorry, no givebacks. All right, yeah, sorry, gotta go. Eesh, she's crying still, Tony. I feel kind of bad when we do that, Tony. Like, maybe we should be a little bit more about it, you know? Like, we're gonna hurt someone's feelings? Like, break their soul, their will to live? Take $550K? Give them BB poo-poo? I know that's the gig. What? I mean, how much? Call rolls. I'm going over there to pick up a friggin' car. Yeah, I want the Phantom, the convertible edition, with the one where the wheels go, and I could go out on the road, do like a hydraulics situation. Joanne sometimes should come along too for the ride when she doesn't have a, magnificent carditis, which you're going to see on Saturday. Make sure you're there for that one. That's going to be hilarious. But listen, we are sitting here. This is the day of my career, I would say, Tony, right? Tim, I was just trying to show you a little, just trying to give you a little tip. Hey, film me, show you how you get a freaking deal done. How you could close a deal. May help you learn how to close a friggin' door, dude. But listen, you weren't paying attention. I got a whale, $550K. I peeled off my 95%. I'm doing it, right? And what are you doing? This is Tim from BB Poo Poo. You got BB Poo Poo situation? Tim, this is how you lead. You don't go like, hi, it's Tim at BB Poo Poo. You lead with a little bit of charm, a little bit of pizzazz. Hey, Jod, you go at him. You give him something. You don't go, hi, it's Tim from BB Poo Poo. What are we doing? You doing Tim from BB Poo Poo situation? I'm here trying to show you. It's about confidence, Tim. When you call, you say, hi, Janet. It's Tim from over at BB Poo Poo. You give him one of those, you're in the door. No, you got to learn how to freaking close it on the way out. This freaking guy, right? Tim, you got in with that one. You Janet, it's Tim from over here at BB Poo Poo. Yeah, the coin that's going to the friggin' moon? You give her one of those, and then you tell her, look, we never say that to people. We don't ever tell people it's going to the moon. Unless, that's right, unless it's going to the friggin' moon, Janet. It's going to the friggin' moon. I'll tell you. Oh, I got to keep this down. Then you do the whisper. You do the whisper situation, Tim. You take it down a level. Janet. Baby Boo Boo. You get my Baby Boo Boo. You got it. You're good. This freaking guy over here, though. It's Tim. Terrible. Terrible Tim. The worst salesman in the freaking bullpen right now, No, I know. Julius, right? Julius is pretty good. He's been getting deals done. He closes them. Not Tim. Tim's got some sort of trouble. So he gets on the phone and he starts to just clam up, I get it, but what are we doing? You're here to sell. You're here to get deals done. You're here to break the will of another person on the other line. All right? You get to give you gift cards, whatever the frig, right? No, Tim doesn't want to do that. Tim wants to just try to fumble through it. No, Tim, I gave you gold. I gave you free gold. You're there. And you're like, I don't want the gold. What do you want then? What do you want? You want BB Poo Poo? Oh, goodness. Holy cow. I would take anything but BB Poo Poo, I guess, is what I'm saying. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. That's why I love this show. Just never know what bit is going to come, what piece of music is going to come. BB Poo Poo? Freaking A, man. You know what I love is I love just blurting out the first freaking thing that comes to my mind, and then all of a sudden it becomes a whole 40-minute bit. What are we talking about? BB Poo Poo situation? Right, Joanne? Joanne, she's a major stockholder. She's been taking her doll hairs and trading them in for BB Poo Poo. And the board. She's in the board. There's a good chance, though, that she, it goes to one of her family members because, she's dealing with the gigantocarditis situation. I feel bad, in a way. Sort of. In a way I don't. I'm like, whatever, Joanne. You shouldn't have gotten a quadruple bugaboo. That's on you. That was on you. Going in there. I'm going to protect my neighbors and my friends and everybody else. You did nothing except for give yourself the most ridiculously large heart on the planet. What? No. Joanne wants me to tell you about the GoFundMe. Joanne, we're talking about crypto and about how they could donate crypto to the Renaissance Man. And you want to talk about your freaking GoFundMe? Do you hear her back there filing? Ugh. And that wheezing. Right? I mean, how do you guys even hear me over that? I'm dealing with it, right? I'm doing my best. I'm trying, but she's been a lot. She's been a lot to handle, literally. That's not like a euphemism. She's literally a lot to handle, the heart. She's got a case of the heart time blues, And got a heart the size of Santa Fe, He's like, what are they doing? People are coming yodeling at the top of her heart. Yodelady, she's so freaking, like, oh, look at the views. You got views from the top of Joanne's gigantocarditis situation. People go up there, they're like, we don't need a drone. No. They just climb the top of the freaking Joanne's.
This is your financial advisor, your Uncle Jim. He knows everything about the stock market, just like he knows everything about quantum physics and coffee roasting and Australia. Don't trust Uncle Jim. Take control of your financial destiny. Do it yourself with TradeStation.
If you or a loved one is struggling with gum disease, bleeding or receding gums, tooth decay or tooth pain, bad breath or any other periodontal issue, it's incredibly important that you stop what you're doing and listen up. What I'm about to tell you will change your life. A recent discovery has just been leaked about a secret sour liquid that cures the real cause of gum disease and tooth decay faster than anything ever seen before. This has nothing to do with oral hygiene. It has helped thousands of women and men to effortlessly regrow teeth and gums almost overnight. This discovery attacks the real root cause of tooth and gum decay and inflammation. This involves no expensive lifelong medication, no expensive and painful procedures, and no trips to the dentist. This shockingly simple yet powerful discovery is so impressive.
I can't freaking walk away for 3 seconds without these commercials starting. Affleck carditis. Yay! We're going up to Affleck carditis. Because when people start jumping on it, when they're like standing on it to take pictures, they actually inflame the situation up to an Affleck carditis. Now you're close to the stratosphere. Like almost it's hard to breathe a little bit. You climb up to the top and you're like, oh, look at the views. You're breathing like Joanne all of a sudden because there's no oxygen up there. You're so high up. You didn't pace yourself. You went like, it's like when you go into the sea and you get the, what are they called? The bends on the way back up. You got the reverse bends because you went up too quick to the top of Joanne. Affleck carditis. Look at this. Look at the view. Jeez, I'm breathing like Joanne. Yeah, there's no freaking air up here, dude. What are you doing? Oh, just snapping off a pic. You slide back down. Gigantocarditis. Shh. It becomes a ride. Joanne finds a way to make money. Right? She's like, look, come and ride the gigantocarditis. It's the most exciting ride in Santa Fe. She goes out there and she's picking up, selling them $50 a ticket. They're coming out, they climb up to the top. They can't breathe. They slide down. They finally get their breath again. A lot of people make it almost to the top, pass out, and then they just wake up while they're sliding and they're like, yay! So it's a win-win. Like nobody felt like they were gypped, in a way. But she's really kind of peeling off the dollar bills. She's got the Benjamins and she's just like, yippity yappity you. I don't even know. I mean, the thing is, she's locked into a lifetime contract here. If she doesn't show up again tomorrow, we could send the marshals after her, the sheriffs. We could send in Men in Black, because that's a alien type of thing going on over there. We need a Men in Black situation. We got to go for secure And we have to make sure that you're not going to be a threat, to humanity with your Affleck carditis situation. That was like the final ride where she made like the most money. She went and she decided to create a Model 2, and that was Affleck carditis. And people rode that, and they were like, freaking forget Everest. Forget Everest. I'm going on the Affleck carditis. It was the ultimate roller coaster ride. No, like, you didn't get a car to ride in. You just climb it, You got to grab onto the pegs on the side of Joanne's head and go all the way up and go around her belly, climb up it. You're up Everest style, 32,000. Looking around. You're about to pass out. No air at all. You slide backwards. You hit your head at the bottom of Joanne. No good. Remember that happened with Klaus? Yeah, Klaus, he was no good. Klaus was not the same after that one. Klaus should have known. You go up like this. You're going up like this. You don't go up like this. He's like sauntering up. Like, what are we doing? You don't saunter up Joanne's Affleck carditis to get to the top in order to get your view. You don't freaking do that. You grab the freaking... That's why they're there. You got to grab them. They were placed there by previous climbers to get to the top. Slide it down. You're good to go. You paid $50. You got your shots. Joanne made some cash. Everyone's happy, Klaus. Poor Klaus. Is it Klaus? Joanne, was it Klaus or Klaus? Oh, it was Klaus. I'm sorry. I always say it wrong. It was not Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. No, it was Klaus. I call him Klaus because I liked Santa Claus, when you're doing a Klaus situation and you're climbing up to the top of a Joanne Affleck carditis in order to get that one shot that you've been just really looking for. Yeah, you could have gotten a drone, but no. You wanted to see if you can get it from on top of a human being. On top of a Giganta/Affleck carditis situation. And you did it. I'm proud of you. You did it. And now you can put that on your, TikTok page. Oh, look at me. I was at the top of Affleck carditis. And everybody's like, oh, I want to ride the Affleck carditis. They all come down. They're in Santa Fe. They're like, hey, we're here in Santa Fe. Where the hell is Joanne? Sorry, she's got a gig. She's back here, Renaissance Man headquarters. You're freaking back there in New Mexico waiting for her because she was there for an afternoon. You think that's where the ride is? No, I'm sorry. She's up here East Coast style. If you want to come in, you got to, you already paid. You take a ride up here. You walk for the freaking care. We don't care. You come up here East Coast style. Back again. Philly style. You know what I'm saying? Giving a little East Coast swing. And you're doing a Boys to Men style. That's what I'm talking about. You do Boys to Men. You coming out to Philly. Get some Philly cheesesteaks. You bring them over. Roscoe. Me and Roscoe are having some Phillies. Oh, that's the dream right there. You know what I mean? And you got to come. You better show up, do some Philly situations, because when you're a paying customer, I get it, but Joanne is here. She's got a gig, all right? She's got to do her filing here, Renaissance Man show. She's got to get the woohoo guy, write the check, give him the check, stop wheezing. Just a lot that happens here on the Renaissance Man show, Poor Joanne. I feel bad because she's going through her own thing, and somehow I make it about me. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Joanne. That's my fault. It's my fault. I'm always just kind of making it about me instead of being like, oh my goodness, let's throw some money at that GoFundMe. Let me just give it to you so you know. Her GoFundMe is gofundme.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man show's ridiculously massive heart that we're calling Affleck carditis needs to be excised and replaced with a whale heart immediately by Menon. And when you put all that in, these commercial bandits. She's good, and you're like donating. You could donate crypto too as well. to Joanne. If you have BB Poo Poo, she's up for it. BB Poo Poo is the preferred, crypto, altcoin. You can go to altcoin situation, BB Poo Poo. I kind of like breaking, the new altcoin. To be the one who starts it. I put $8,000 in BB Poo Poo in October 2021, and in October 2022 it was worth negative $400,322.06. How did that happen? By Menon. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. Sig, my brother, thank you so much for your donations. And Rob, thank you for joining the fam on the back end. Guys, there are many ways to support the show if you do have any in need or interest in doing that. Not that I'm asking at all. I've been here for 1,032 days in a row and never asked, but I'm just leaving it out there. There are ways down below. Venmo, PayPal, Patreon. And the newest thing, again, is the Coinbase thing, which is crypto, which led us to a ridiculously awesome bit tonight. How cool is that? Man, BB Poo Poo. I cannot wait to cut that out and drop that. That'll probably be a Sunday or Monday bit for us. We have so much lined up. Oh, man. Another insanely ridiculous show here on Renaissance Man. Can I say again how much I love the show? I just love doing this. This is so much fun. We'll drop 7 pieces of content a day, go live every night forever, and try to blitz the world with positivity, with live songwriting, and comedic moments like BB freaking Poo Poo. BB Poo Pooing it. I can't believe we BB Poo Pooed it. You can't do a BB Poo Poo situation. When you don't do a BB Poo Poo situation, I'm really questioning you. I'm like, what? Do not go anywhere. This is just the end of the bit. It really doesn't make sense at all. So, fam and friends, Christine Sidemen, and Rob, my brother, and Creta, the other one, and B, Kibo, it's hard for me to see without my glasses. Kibo kicking it, and MJ Mama, and other May, happy to hear about your son coming home, Pamela Swan, S. Coop, and Sig Sauer. This is our family, and we can decide to bring more beautiful people in so they can feel what we're doing. And let's make it happen. Because the world is going to die unless we do something about it. The music is there. Every one of these songs, I think, can do something to make people think a little bit more. And maybe get them to feel again. Our emotions have been dulled by this last 2 years, and we put these masks on and we decided to pretend everybody else is the enemy. Nobody's the enemy except for the enemy. The enemy is the people who pretend that they rule us. They pretend that they control us, but they don't. We are in the land of the free, the land of the brave, and we need to be brave. And together we can take on any enemy, foreign or domestic. So, fam, friends, until tomorrow, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. Yeah. You got to go away. See you tomorrow, fam. Have a great night. Yay, one more commercial at the very end. Liberty. How about some friggin' liberty from the commercials? What are we doing? I'm trying to get my guitar to work again. I bought some tape for this thing today, but it's tough for me to get it on here. I'm realizing I may have to take these strings off in order to do this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I may play something now so I can get that just a piece of music. Within the end here, Greta said, let me see. She said something about capitalism. She said, let capitalism reign, I think. Something like that. Karen, how are ya? I want to say hi to everybody. Bradley, Granny, good to see you, Granny. Greta, of course. Holly, Jacqueline, Keith, Red, Rose, Sager, and Trish. You guys rock. We did release a new song today, so it was interesting that that was the comment that came through about capitalism, because the song was Show Me the Money. And I don't know how many people saw it. As of earlier, it wasn't many. So I want to make sure you guys at least see the song. We did preview it yesterday. And while you watch it, it'll give me a chance to get this thing fixed. So maybe I could play something after that. This right here was Show Me the Money. And what's really interesting is all these songs lately are 3.5 minutes, which is like radio-ready songs, you know? But they're all nice, clean moments that have taken place over the last couple weeks here. Let's do this. This is Show Me the Money.
How would you like to turn 1 Bitcoin into 10 Bitcoins?
Sounds good.
Start selling online with Shopify, the e-commerce platform that's trusted by...
Everything is changing. You see, they want to do away with everything we know. We live in the greatest land where someone who starts with nothing can stand and make something of themselves. You wanna change that? I don't know about you, but I won't start a lemonade stand down 8 years old, left in my driveway. I got the pink lemonade, I'm selling it for $1. I'm almost sold out, and all of a sudden this town official drives by. He puts out his hand and he takes all of my profits after all of these hard-working hours. He says, "What you think this was a capitalism game? No, we've gone straight communism, and if you don't like it, you can go home and cry to your mom and dad." That's how it all started for me. 8 years old, I got a lesson for all of my life. Things changed in 2021. I want to go out and make a living, gonna make as much as I want, and getting the cash register opening up. Yeah, this is about money, 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 and the capitalism, isn't it? Even they want to kill it, yes, they want to kill it. Dead, dead, bando, yeah, I don't know why they don't let it go. You got crypto, you got all kinds of ways to flow, and if you don't, you gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
You see this
I
little
like that part
device
at
right
the
here?
end. They got crypto, dum, da, da, da. That's just a crazy, crazy vibe right there. I am going to play you what I think is probably one of the coolest songs. It's the LGBTQ anthem. Wow, it's 3 minutes and 33 seconds. How cool is that? And if you know anybody in the community, I would suggest you share this with them. This is a song that could really make a difference for anybody that is in the LGBTQ community. As I said yesterday, anybody crazy enough to take on a subject like this would absolutely first take a pen and paper out and make sure everything was written exactly right so they don't offend anybody. But this is the Renaissance Man show. When a request comes in, I do it live right in the moment, and I stand by everything I do here. So, without further ado, the LGBTQ anthem. Here we go. Moonlight. Moonlight said, do a song about the LGBT community.
We're living in a jaded world. We're looking for a little compassion, some civil action. People wake up and only got a perception in mind. Gotta open your mind, 'cause about time you see the world for what it's like. Give people a platform to stand on, say how they feel, do what they want. They can love whoever makes them smile. That's what makes me smile, and I'm here to see you smile. LGBTQ, you say you gotta have some respect for what people got their heart out there, showing how they feel, trying to find someone who feels the same way you make your life. Hey, we're here, we should have the same opportunity to come into the gold, the moments that make us all feel old. Yeah, so give your love for LGBTQ. Oh, you gotta say it's about expressing yourself in 21, 22. Yeah, moving forward, gotta put it on the line. So, if you got a problem with someone seeking your mind, if you got a problem with someone loving someone of the other kind, you gotta get in line with your complaints. No one wants to hear a thing. It's 2021, yeah, time for you to open up your mind. Sign of times, yeah, time to rewind. Talk about LGBTQ, yeah, that's it. Gotta have love for everybody, yes you do. Just put out the fires, yeah, let's come together. Let's put out the fires, yeah, let's come together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come together. Whoever makes you smile, I want you to be with. Whoever makes you feel loved, that's who you should love. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Save up to 80%.
Oh, what a tune, right? Send that out to anybody that could appreciate it in that community. I think they would really appreciate it. I'm playing a little Rock the Kibosh because I think this also is a song we need to get out there a little more. It just is a good vibe. There's a couple lines in here that are getting wild. I'm like, ooh, diggy, diggy, diggy on that. Let's see what we got here. Rockin' the Kibosh. Thank you, YouTuber. Oh, I hear Max. I'm gonna go get him while this plays. I'll be right back.
Friday night, just trying to go live. But YouTube is bottlenecking me again. Yeah, trying to send me on my way for the night's even getting going. But we're gonna fight back. Got TikTok involved now. Yeah, gather round, fam, follow you, 'cause I'm live every day writing songs for you. Yeah, in the moment, yeah, that's how we do. We take it and we find something, bring it to the surface and make it something that you can feel deep down in your soul. That's all we do is we roll into the day, into the night. Yeah, try to find our way into an understanding of the world we're living in. But you two pulled it down, yeah, too much truth, but there is. Yeah, they can't have it out there, no. Got a couple hundred eyes on it, too much. Can't have the truth out there. Gotta fill it out with misinformation, you see. Yeah, get it from the CDC. Yeah, you can tune in to any news platform, the fake news, National Enquirer media. Yeah, you know they're the real virus. Yeah. And I keep screaming it out from a mountain. You can hear it echo far. Yeah, but YouTube's pulling me down. Yeah, 25% of my frames out the window. I don't know what it looks like to you. But I'm going to keep a jamming, yeah. We're buffering, yeah. Buffering, boom, all night, yeah. You can't see a thing, I'm freezing. Every time I'm in the gesture and I come up new lines. Yeah, I'm frozen in time, yeah. Bottlenecking, oh, every night. Renaissance man, yeah. It's like their plan is to stop me before we can reach mainland, yeah. I keep rowing, I keep showing up day after day. The sun keeps burning me. I don't care, I'm burned to a crisp, and I keep on rowing. I keep on showing up. They're scratching their heads, they're not trying to understand now. They just keep pushing harder. They keep on pushing me as far down as anyone can go, but I don't care, I still show I'm here to have some fun with you, because this world is dying. How so do you want to let it die? Do you get on board with YouTube and all this peddling over there? The propaganda, yeah, but they don't want you to understand the truth, no. I swear it's just me and you, yeah, we're on a desolate island, and no one can find us, yeah, and we need to find a way out of here, limited on food, limited on supplies. I wipe my eyes, the tears are pouring down now. I don't know if I will make it through the night. All because YouTube bottlenecked my show that night.
So according to Forbes, by...
All right, so. You see what's going on behind me? Max, you're gonna get sick. Stop chewing on things by the bonfire. You're chewing on sticks at the bonfire. Max, you can't chew on sticks at the bonfire. You're gonna get sick and then throw up in the bonfire. You're gonna be a problem when we try to get better. And we're gonna do s'mores later. You can't have s'mores if you have that. That's like foam. That's not good for you. Drop that, buddy. Drop. Hey, leave it. Leave it. Max, leave it. Leave it. Buddy, drop it. Drop. Good boy. Leave it. Good boy. I'll get you something better, okay? Drop it, bud. Max, good boy. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy. Come and say hi to everybody. Want to say hi? Want to say hi, buddy? Come on, drop it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to let you say hi to everybody. You want to come and sit with me? Come here. Come here. Drop. Drop. Drop it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Let it go. Good boy. I'm going to pick you up and show you the family, okay? But you got to let go of that. It's not yours, Max. Max, it's not yours. Nope. Hey. Drop it. Up. Nope. Up. No. No. How do you get a freaking dog to stop taking this thing when he wants it? Drop. Max. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, you can come sit with me. Come here. Drop it. Come here. Come sit with me. Come here. I want to pick you up. Oh. Okay. You come sit with me, bud. We're going back to the main shot. There's our buddy right here. Say hi, Max. You say hi, buddy? You say hi to the microphone? You want to talk? Why don't you just chill it out with me? When he was a little pup, he would sit on my lap and just hang out. Here, Max, look. Oh, buddy. I want you to hang out, pal. Max, sit and hang out with me. Can you hang out with Daddy? Good boy. This is a big puppy right here. Look at this guy. Max. No. Where you going, dude? He's getting too big now. He doesn't want me to hold him anymore. I wanted a lap dog. Hey! I gotta bring this dog upstairs. He can't be down here. He's around destroying my studio apartment here in New York City. Hey, come here, dude. Max, come and sit. Why can't I have a dog that just sits next to me and just like, I'll be the mascot? But no, we don't get a mascot. We get a freaking wandering dog situation. Let me go see what I can chew on now. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Dude. Come and sit down over here. Come here. Sit. Come here, boy. Good boy. Sit down. Sit down. If you want to hang out with me downstairs, you got to be a chill dog or else you're going to go back upstairs. He freaking walks away. Hey, dude. Dealing with a mascot. Thank you so much. He is a Australian, they say Australian cattle dog. No, Australian shepherd and a English shepherd mix. Max, what are you chewing on now? What are you doing? No, that is Thanksgiving stuff. Get over here, man. You chew on that, Mommy's going to be really upset at you, okay? Come and sit down over here, little guy. Come here, little guy. Our daughter wanted a puppy so badly that we got mascot. But I remember when we were kids, apparently we all wanted pound puppies. And my mom told my father, you know, go and get the kids pound puppy. Get a pound puppy. They want one. They want a pound puppy. Like, get Mark a pound puppy. I think I wanted a little pound puppy. And my dad came back with a dog. And my mother's like, what the freak are you doing? She's like, you said you had a pound puppy. She's like, no, it's a toy. Dude, what are you doing? Come here. Come sit with me. Come sit with me. Come here. Good boy. Come sit. Sit down. Sit down, little boy. Sit down, Maxie. Sit down, buddy. Come here. Come sit. Sit down right next to me. I like it if you sit with me, bud. Come here. Sit down. Come here. Good boy. I'll pet you on your ears if you come and hang out with me. How about that? You like it when I pet your ears. Yeah, he could be. He's it's so weird. He's got we saw his mother looks like, it's weird. This brown and black dog looks just like a German shepherd, but it's an English shepherd. So he's got the brown all over his face from his mom. And then we assume that his father was an English shepherd or something like that, or a Australian shepherd, because he's got the double coat. But the biggest thing is he's got that tail. I don't know if you saw his tail. It's freaking ridiculous. Max, come here. Show him your tail. Good boy. We got him trained, like, amazingly. Actually, he's, like, going to be a service dog. Can you believe that? Not for us to give to someone, but we want him to be trained enough to do that. I think tomorrow's one of his last classes. But there's some things we have to train him out of, obviously. He's a bit stubborn, you know. Oh, yeah, they're very bright. I think they have a lot of energy, though. And, hey, Max, what are you doing, dude? What are you chewing on now? Can't you just lay there without chewing on something? You know, like, what are we doing? What age do they're just like, nah, we'll leave that alone now. I'm waiting for that age to occur because this dog will chew on anything and everything he sees. Ooh, what's that? That's why I'm like, get away from my freaking Les Paul, dude. Don't even look at it. You know, what are we talking about? Where are you? In located proximity to the Les Paul. You're right next to it, dog. No. You don't even smell that guitar. He just smelled the Les Paul. I'm lucky I looked down in that moment. He may have started to chomp on it. Ooh, I like that pink finish. It's called Sunburst. Don't touch it, dog. Max got. Ooh, what happened to your Les Paul? Friggin' dog ate the hell out of it. We're still playing it. Not replacing it. No, I'm keeping it. I got bites all over the side of the Les Paul. I'm jamming out on that thing for the rest of the time. Big like gashes in it. There's hair stuck underneath the lacquer now from Max. Whatever. Right, Max? You a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. You want to come hang out with me, dude? No, you want to just chew on some crap. Freaking dog. You know, like, the thing is dogs will chew on stuff and get sick, and that's why I'm, like, worried about him chewing on things. He's chewing on a bag right now. Hey, buddy, when you chew on a bag that's made of plastic, it's probably Chinese. You don't want to eat anything from China. All right? I'm just saying. Did you hear about the, like, 18 million of these barrels that were taken from the reserve are going to China? Where are you going, dude? Hey, where are you going? What are you doing? This is the problem when you're trying to dog sit, you know, in the middle of doing a Renaissance man, Joe. It's not a good combo. So let me play you something so I can get myself this dog. You know, I want to play something that we haven't heard in a bit. How about that? Max, come here, dude. Little boy. Max. I don't hear him now. That's not a good thing. When you start not hearing him, you're like, ooh, he's doing something right now that isn't right. He's doing something that's not right. And I'm still sitting here looking for a song to play for you. By Menon. Bang, biggity, boo, boo. All right. Let's see if we can get something that's fire for you, okay? But that you just haven't heard in a long time. Ooh, there's a couple of nice ones here, but I don't know if... Oh, I got one here. Max! I got one here. If I could find the original Jammeroo. We did a few songs that had this, I would say, insanity behind it. It was for... I don't know, I just was doing stupid stuff, I guess you would say. And we came up with a few improvs off of originals. I can't find those. You know what I want to play here? We haven't heard this in a while, but it's a great one. Our brother Jim said, Mark, can you write a song called Big Cat Jim? Liberty, liberty, liberty. And these are, again, all in the moment songs here. This is one of my favorite moments from this year. When Jim said, hey, can you write a song called Big Cat Jim? And Jacqueline referenced this yesterday, so I want to bring it up and play it for you. This, to me, seems like a Doors tune. You tell me what you think.
This is my first time in New York City. I want to be happy here.
Bien linda. You look like mommy.
At night, you may not know he's there.
hiding behind the bushes. He's sitting in the car with the telephoto lenses, Big Cat Jim. When the moon comes shining, you think you're safe from it all, but that's slim to none, yeah, 'cause Big Cat Jim's coming, gonna find you. Big Cat Jim, Big Cat Jim. Big Cat Jim, Big Cat Jim, Big Cat Jim, Big Cat Jim, creeping down the road, lurking, wondering if you can see him telling you. Private eyes, no one knows where the spies are hiding. It's Big Cat Jim, Big Jim. Yeah, you can't get away from him now, Jim. You can't get away from him now. From Big Cat Jim. You can't get away from him now. From Big Cat Jim. You can't get away. You can't get away from Big Cat Jim. Said you can't get away from him. No, from Big Cat Jim. Nobody better in the game. He gets your man, your lady, whatever the same. All you gotta do is call. Big Cat Jim's on the way. A Big Cat Jim, from Big Cat Jim. You can't get away from him. From Big Cat Jim. You can't get away from Big Cat Jim. No, you can't get away from him. No, you can't get away from him, Big Cat Jim. No, 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 no. Big Cat Jim climbing over the wall. Get the picture, no matter why. You can't hide from the Big Cat. Now the Big Cat Jim, the Big Cat Jim, the Big Cat Jim. Oh, Big Cat Jim. Whoa, Big Cat Jim. Oh, Big Cat Jim. Oh, he got his home and you can't get away from him. No, 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 from Big Cat Jim. You can't get away from Big Cat Jim. You can't get away. You can't get away from Big Cat Jim. Na na na. Big Cat Jim. You can't hide from him, Big Cat Jim. Big Cat Jim. Big Cat Jim, 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 Big Cat Jim. You can't get away from him, Big Cat Jim. You can't get away from him, can't get away from him. You can't get away from him. You can't get away from him. No, Big Cat Jim. No, you can't get away from him, Big Cat Jim. Jim, yeah. Big Cat Jim, you can't get away from Big Cat Jim. You better learn to swim from Big Cat Jim. Oh, 'cause there's no getting away from him. No, 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 no. Big Cat Jim. Big Cat Jim! Holy freaking cow. 3 hours, 17 minutes in. That's a tune right there, fam and friends. If I've ever heard one. I got another one here for you. This is called
You've saved me so much on my
Symphonic
insurance
Truth.
with that Russell rate. You become my
A
muse.
song like Symphonic Truth.
offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Feel like I captured your kind eyes.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's going on over here? Oh, that's why. Okay, Symphonic Truth, guys. This song right here deserves more than
New grade A boneless wings meal with fries, toast, and
104 views so far since release. I'm not sure how many on Spotify, but let's change that if you like it.
Shoes really make the best gifts.
You know what always makes a good gift? Shoes.
That's what I'm doing this holiday season. Grammarly can't teach you to
Wow, they hit
dance,
me with a
but
double
it can
decker. I
help you
can't
make
move
a
this one
great
forward.
impression for free as you type Grammarly in.
This is on album 4, I think. Smell the sea coming through the window, and I see birds fly by. I can dream of summer days when nothing's going to stop imagination of the young world. We're so poisoned, my friends, poisoned by the lies that they spoon feed us every day, and some choose to eat it and ask for more. But if you're like me, you see, what's truly right for me. And I know it can't be you and what you stand for, 'cause it's against the light. And I just can't stand it now. I see the world falling down. it's resounding. Hatred, it's just bubbling over through the days and into the night. So we join here and we pray in our own way, and we laugh and we sing and we cry. If necessary, just let it out. 'Cause that's what it has to be. Just remember that the answers are not inside a book. They're in your moments. And if you dig within, you find yourself in there, and don't listen to the naysayers, no. 'Cause they don't know, they don't know. They don't know what you're made of, and so don't you. Are you ready to dig in and show them? 'Cause I'm over people saying they think I can do. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show. Show them. Only you can stop you. That's right, and only you can stop you. Are you going to listen to them? Are you going to be true to you? What I intend to do every day, my friends. Until it ends. Wow, 104 views. That's gotta change. Share that one out. You guys have the
Where
link
there's
there
love,
above.
there's
This is another one that you missed. We're about to hit December, so we might as well get ready for December. Here's a song I wrote last December. Hope you enjoy it. Oops.
Take relief anywhere with new Halls Minis and feel the Halls cooling breath.
took a long walk just the other day. All alone because it's cold outside. I wonder where the sun is gone. It's a thing I've grown fond of. This long December. This cold and long December. I wake up and it's shivering mountain. I can't take it anymore. 'Cause this December blues, they got me down, and I can't wait to shake them off. Find that sweet sound of birds chirping out my window. Spring can't come quick enough, 'cause I can't stand the snow. This long December's got my number. He's got my number. December got my head. That's all in the song. Yeah.
Some powerful, powerful songs. Older songs, though. I mean, we did those a while ago. And December, an impromptu song on the beat seat. 109 views and 15 likes. Give some comments on that. Some likes. So it's a fair amount of comments. Interestingly, there's a bunch of comments, but just it don't show up as a lot of likes. I think YouTube does a lot of weird things. I notice like sometimes we'll have like 30 or 40 likes, but then I'll go back the next day, it says 3. I'm like, what happened to all the likes? So I don't know what they do, but it doesn't matter. If you guys come and hang out and enjoy, that's good enough for me. So I have a song here I think is a good way to end or slow down the show. We are very close to the end. You know what? I'm going to play you 2 more songs. It's getting late, but I'm going to play you 2 more songs, okay? This one right here, someone requested I play a song about, it's a Rolling Stones song I learned finally. I didn't know that at the time, so I wrote a song based on the title. And there's only 97 views on this one, so let's give this a change as well. How are you, friends? How are you? Good to see you. 907 Alaska. Awesome to see you. So here we go. This right here is Painted
Why did we
Black.
stop?
Hope you enjoy.
With United Healthcare, many plans now include a 1-year Peloton app membership.
To you, in getting everything you want
double
this
deckers
holiday.
from them all night.
Banter.
How are you? Painted Black. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to write a song called Painted Black. Because that's what we do here on the show. If I don't know the name of the song you ask me to play, I have to write a song by that title. Painted Black. Go out late at night, looking for the moon to rise. And I'm ready to attack, and my clothes all painted black, and I can't wait to take them down. Painted black. All their fears are taking over. No looking back. Everything is painted black. No, I can't see any light. Myself up, I can't stand alone. As I look back, all I see is your painted black. The shades on me, I can't see no, it's so painted black. Whoa, whoa, painted black.
doors out, holding back. I'm not ready to attack, and I don't see things I wear glasses gold and black. I can get through it plain black. What an attack, nobody's getting back there. Painted black.
You hate people. I
Another
hate
oldie.
people individually, but I love mankind.
Another oldie but a goodie. 2 hours, 22 minutes. I keep seeing that synchronicity situation, all these 2s and 3s, and it's a wonderful thing. Always tells me I'm on the right track with whatever the heck's going on. So we're going to end something here with a very pretty song. I have the option of 2 songs here. But I think I'm going to go with a different one, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe even a third different choice. I'm going to play you this one. Our brother Keith has requested multiple songs, including the one you just heard. Painted Black was his request. This is the other one. He said, do you know Yo Yummy's Winds of Change? Whatever the frick. Yo Yummy? The hell that was. And I said, Winds of Change? No, I don't. I've never heard of that, but let's write a song called Winds of Change. So in the moment this year, we wrote this. What the hell is that? Let's see what is that going here for? What is that? You guys hear that? I never heard that before. That's not on this recordings. Alright, that's better. I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe tapped. Let's see if we can get this going here for... Obviously, someone's listening in when we hear stuff like a new song. Right? This is going to be Keith's rock out. It's called Winds of Change, right? Let's do it for Keithy. All of these songs are available on iTunes, fam and friends.
Sometimes when you least expect it, the world shifts under your feet. You got no one to move from there. You get up and go. There's the winds of change. Get up and go. Feel the winds of change as they push you down the road. You find who you are, you bring it to the surface. Then you feel the light inside of you shines the winds of change. Wake up, feel the sun on your cheek. Take a deep breath and fill your soul with life. You got one life, you got one chance, you got one path. And so if you just stand up and go right now, you'll find the way. I know you'll find the way in the winds of change. and the winds of change. Look out, the angels call. Keep your ears open for the sound. It will beckon you to come to life, and if you fade away, I'll miss you. We can't stop the winds of change. Now we can't stop the winds of change. Blowing, your life is changing. Everything you know is all gone. And the winds change. Whoa, 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 whoa.
When you order up that new Baja Steak and Jack because you're...
Woo. Now that is a song, fam and friends. All of them are pretty powerful, just like that. It's funny when I look back and I listen to stuff like that, and I liked Trish's idea of maybe going back and listening to, in December, we'll listen to the songs that were for the first album of the year, because essentially I wrote them all in December. And then in January, we'll be listening to the stuff that was on the second album of the year, which is Empire Strikes Back. And so on and so forth. Because I want to review all of the stuff that we've released. All of it is so powerful. Everything has its own feeling. Man, winds of change. Powerful stuff, right? I think that's why it's intriguing to me how a song like that, I mean, although it did see a few eyes, I think 288, I believe, 288 views, But a song like that needs 288,000 views. You know? It needs 288 million views. Because that's the type of stuff the world needs to listen to right now. The winds of change. Man, powerful stuff. So, tomorrow, I'll probably be live by 9:30ish, 10 o'clock. I'll see if I can get a piece of content out for you tomorrow. It's already 1:30 though, and I have real estate to work on tomorrow. Just a quick reminder, if you guys are ever thinking of buying or selling a house, if you're ever thinking of looking for a secondary piece of property, just let me know before, and I can call to the town you live in and find the manager of the local Berkshire Hathaway office and find you the best 2 or 3 agents to interview. It costs you nothing, but if you wind up choosing the agent that I find for you, that agent, when they do sell your house, will take a piece of the commission you were already giving them and take a small cut and send it out to me as a referral fee. It's what we do as realtors, and it's a huge part of the business that I don't really take advantage of. So I want to start doing that. So if you happen to be out there and you're thinking, yeah, you know what, I was thinking about buying something or thinking about selling something, just let me know. And there's no harm, no foul. If you don't use the person I find for you, that's fine. But if you do, and they do a great job for you, sell the place or help you find a place, they're going to wind up paying me a small referral fee, which helps the show. It helps me show up here more often, and to show up here more often stress-free, you know. So I appreciate you guys. Remember, down below, lots of ways to support the show, including Patreon like Jacqueline does. Juniper Berry's in the house. Oh, right, Juniper? Not even joking. There's one more I wanted to really end on, but we're 2 hours, 34 minutes into this piece, 1:33 in the morning. What are we doing, Mark? Don't you ever stop? Not really. I mean, we got things to do. We got, you know, people to save. The world is dying. You know, all the typical truth about the world. Man, we have so many amazing songs. Heal the World. That was on an album. Into the Night. Oh, Into the Night. Oh, Wicked Games. Ooh, what a tune. You only get one moment is fire. There's a song here that was meant to go on an album, and I put the wrong song on the album. That's a piece of Renaissance man history. I made a mistake and put the wrong song on when I was uploading. And I think it was this. Wake Up was supposed to be on it. Was it Wake Up? I'm going to have to go back and see, because I kept the name of the song. And I was like, geez, now I have to change the name of the song? Like, what are we doing here? Well, I don't know. See, the one I was thinking about is this really beautiful song with a green backdrop. Oh, I Believe in You. Oh, my goodness. It is such a long song, but it's one of the best songs. Oh, man. I know it's late, guys, and I know it's a long song, but when I see a song like I Believe in You, I feel like you need to hear it, you know what I mean? It would be a good way for us to end this puppy. But now I lost it. How the freak did that happen? Gosh almighty. What are we doing over here? Everything is possible. Another great song. Here it is. Guys, I found up. No One Hears Me. Another fire tune on one of the albums. All right, guys. This one right here is officially literally 100 views on the dot. Again, it's fine. But when you hear the song, you're going to be like, you're freaking kidding me that 100 people on the planet have heard that. Take that link, guys, and just save it, okay? Just throw it on something and save it so you can share it with everybody you know after.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your...
Is it long? Yes, but the lyrics. I don't think I had written the lyrics at the bottom of the screen yet.
This
so
is
just
the
have to
Easy
kind of
Bar.
listen in.
A complete gym you can use at home. Or...
awesome. We're reflecting on the week. We're trying to let it go. Trying to put it behind us, at least for the night. 'Cause we've been sidetracked by day to day. And we've been waiting for a way to come home. The path is always blocked. There's no way there. Got to forge a new path. A new path, a new way to drive home. Find a new way home. I believe in you. I believe don't expect any help from those you pass on the road. Cause everyone's got their own things going on. Just keep moving on. You'll find your strength deep inside you. And when you're faced with a challenge, it's up to you if you want to step up and destroy. I believe in you. I believe in you. You've got the strength, you've got the strength. He goes against the grain, goes against what they're saying. But you know I'm right, so let's go. Let's go form up a huge crowd in the middle of the field, and we're smiling to the stars. It's clear as can be, we can see all across the galaxy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, this moment we got, it goes by like quicksand, and we're slipping down, slipping down. Can't hold myself up. Gravity's got me now. There's no getting out. I'll keep trying. I'll keep clawing, keep kicking my feet, and I won't go down. No, I'm gonna find a way out, yo. I won't let go. I won't fall down low. No, 'cause we've got work to do right here. Right here, right now, right now. So, will you join me? Oh, in the promised land. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. No matter how bad it gets, you got what it takes to keep on going and take on all that task. I know you can do it. Yeah, I know you got it in you. Oh, yes, I believe in you. I believe in you. 'Cause I promise you one thing. When you live in light, you're gonna feel lighter. When you give, you got nothing holding you down. Nothing holding your soul to the ground. It's our time now. It's our time. If we don't step up, we just fade away, just disappear like that sand on the ground. So take this moment right here. Have no fear, but just give it your all. Give enough for me, should be good enough for you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Fire tune right there, guys. It makes me tear up a few times too, Jacqueline. Just that last line, do you believe in you like I believe in you? What baffles me most about every single one of these songs is that none of them were written. They all happened live. And all of these words formed themselves based on whatever I was playing and based on whatever I was feeling. And that I was able to keep every thought intact for it to be a full song. I can't. Sometimes the descriptiveness within, like we're doing ghost stories and apocalypse stories, and it's truly amazing when you get yourself centered on the moment and you allow the things that'll take place. It's like we're witnessing it here. We really are. And I like what Granny said. It's true. This is a show for an exclusive audience at this point. So, let's value that. And let's see if we can continue to bring people into this exclusive community. The thing that is interesting about exclusive is it doesn't necessarily come as it appears, where it's, a small group. Exclusive could mean inclusive. And exclusive, it could also mean, obviously, just a group of people that nobody else is able to get involved with. But we want to make sure that people do get involved, so it's an all-inclusive situation. It's just exclusive. Currently, people aren't aware of what we're doing. But the idea of having an exclusive family community, with the positive folks on this planet I don't think it's everybody. Obviously, I said that the other day. Where this show, it's open to everybody, but I think we're only going to connect with the people. I see a lot of people posting content about treating people well and doing more for others. I'm like, those are the people. When you guys see any content like that or whatever, invite them in or see if they want to come on to be interviewed for 5 to 10 minutes, and come on a Zoom or something, because we're open to doing that, obviously, but. When I think people that are into that type of thing come and find what we're doing here, they're going to love the music. They're going to feel the passion behind it, probably, I'd assume. And they're going to want to get involved in that family dynamic that we have here. So truly, this is a community we're building out. And that's the way that NFT thing works. They build a community. So essentially, I'm going to work on building out this community for the NFT purposes, so you guys can become investors in this show as well. And as soon as I get some serious, right now I have some NFTs. I would buy them because they're $10 each. I made them $10 each for you guys, but I'm going to do some legit ones that are made with my albums and everything. And those are going to be put on the marketplace and be really exclusive, where to the point where they can shoot up in value if you get one of those. So I have to work on getting a marketing team to figure out how to lay that out. I think it's worth. I was wondering, maybe I should do something like that. I hate thinking this way, but what if I created some sort of GoFundMe like Joanne has, but for the purposes of creating something like that, being able to put the funds towards developing this show, putting the funds towards marketing, beating the algorithm, getting people to want to donate to the cause of getting a marketing team, essentially, to get these songs, this content in front of people, and then let the people decide whether or not they like it. And the give back could be obviously like tons of content, and I would assume that when things are where they are, that everybody would be compensated for their investment. I don't know how that works with GoFundMe. I never thought about doing that. I don't like handouts. I don't like doing stuff like that. But with the purposes of being pushed down so hard by these corporations that have so much power, I think the only way is to pay out. But I think it's going to be a big ticket item. You can't just put a couple $100 at trying to get over the tech, machine. Jacqueline, you think so? Like if I put it out, like it made something, and it's literally creating a fund to put to market and push out like the movies, the songs, put them out there in front of people, get people to listen to this stuff and see if they like it. And if they like a couple songs, maybe they'll want to go and check out the other 11 albums, because in a few days there's going to be 11 albums. I think that's a way, because if I don't proactively try to get out of the hole, I don't see how, as far as I know, everybody that watches this show right now doesn't know any producers or anybody who'd be like, yeah, I can get this show on XM Sirius Radio every day for 4 hours or on TV. Nobody knows anybody that can do that. So we'll be here forever in a hole unless we figure out how to get in front of some of those people. And I think it's a matter of having them tune into the show for a few minutes and be like, okay, I think I can work with this. And at the end of the day, I've said from the beginning, this show I see going up on the negatube against all the other garbage. I want to go up against the Trevor Noahs and the Jimmy Fallons and all these people, the Jimmy Kimmels of the world, and Stephen Colcutts. I want to go up there against them and do this show, this exact show on TV, and just bring people in live songwriting, live comedy, and live inspiration every day for 4 hours on TV. And I don't know how we make that happen. I mean, essentially what I really want to do is I should start a GoFundMe for the Ultimate Positivity channel, and it should be 24 hours a day positivity. And if it's not me live, it should just be reruns of this show. We have freaking something like almost a year worth of content based on how much we've done in those 3 years. We could do 24 hours a day of this show. And for 4 hours of those days, I'll be live. But I think we'd have to be able to buy out a station. So the question is, would we be able to raise enough funds to buy out a freaking station to do the Renaissance Man positivity, the positivity platform? It's just 24 hours a day. And eventually we work in other people. We get people who have their own positivity platforms on as well. I've wanted to do that for a very long time. I just don't know how the hell to do it. I'm thinking maybe we just do it ourselves and we just figure out how to raise the money as a venture capital situation, you know? Truth tunes, truth rants, and truth comedy every day on TV. How cool would that be? Every day of the year. Forget about this 5 days a week crap. I could remotely do it from here, you know? But I think that it would be a stark contrast. I would stay away from all political content. I mean, I would do some news, but I don't think I would do any of the stuff. I actually forget. I would do whatever. I do all the I'd do everything I do. I'd change nothing, except we'd be able to control it because we would own it. We'd be able to own the channel and run the channel. I don't know. It's got me thinking. It really got me thinking. And the other thing is I need help figuring out what it would cost to make that happen, you know, getting a team together to blow it out of the friggin' water, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure if I could lay out a game plan and go in to see a bunch of, like, you know, venture capitalists or something and say, this is the plan. You know, we have the content. We have the show. It's ready to go. All we need to do is get on and be in front of the eyes and then let them decide if they want to show up again tomorrow. And that is something that we have to see if it is even possible. But it's something I'm just thinking about. I'm just thinking about it right now. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to get there pushing along and doing 3-hour shows and people are, you know, heading out. I mean, it's 2 a.m. I got to go to sleep. You guys got to go to sleep. But I would say that this is a good idea, and I think I got to just, instead of sitting on it like I've been doing for a very long time, I'm just going to start making calls. I'm going to start laying some things out. Just like I said now, I think I'll listen back to this later. I need an agent. You're right, Terry. I need an agent. I don't have an agent. I don't have a talent manager. I don't have anything. I do this all by myself. So I think you're right. I need people who know about opportunities to be calling me and letting me know so I can get in front of some people. But I don't know even how to do that. I don't know who to call. I think those are all based on referral. So how am I getting I've tried to make some phone calls before. Nobody calls me back. So I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to get an agent? Like, I don't even know how that works. I have to find somebody who knows an agent and is like, dude, check out the show. Maybe you can work with this situation here. So if you guys know of anybody or any ideas, shoot me a note. You could do that. Send to backtothefuturemark@gmail. That's the best email right now. And I think that would be a good first step as well, is getting some sort of representation to make sure, you know, I have something going forward. Call radio DJ in Vegas. Radio broadcast. Yeah, I'd like to do that too. I mean, honestly, I see this being, you know, again, like something like a 4 hour in the morning, 4 hours of radio on Sirius or something like that. And then at night, we do another 2 hours here live for a nightly show. But same thing, I need to figure out how the hell would you get on Sirius. I've tried calling them before too. No, it's the same thing. I don't know how to get anybody. I have to figure out a manager, somebody who knows how to get in touch with Sirius and be like, look, just give this show a freaking a channel. Give me a channel. We could run 24 hours a day. We could run my reruns or 18 hours a day. And for 4 to 6 hours a day, I'll go live. Doing it. In fact, what I'd probably do, because if I had a channel, I'm just putting this out, I'm going to do this, okay? I would do the morning drive, and then when I go live at night, I would just remotely broadcast into Sirius as well for live at night. So we have 2 live channels. Twice a day we're live on Sirius, and twice a day we're live on YouTube because we go live on both platforms. Well, again, if this has always been that if this was a career of mine, I was making money, I would just be on live more, not just at night at 10:30 when my kids are asleep. I'd be able to do it during my work day. Right now, I have to figure out how to sell real estate during those hours. I can't go live. But one day, that will be what we do. Sirius, I'll be live on Sirius Radio for 4 hours. I'm putting this out in the universe right now. You got to manifest everything in your life. And I got to tell you what, I sat in front of you guys on January 1st, and many of you were here for this. On January 1st, 2021. Yeah, I need sponsors too. I don't know, same thing. If you guys know how I could do that, or if you know any people who are looking to sponsor programs, I would give them a very, very good read and do a lot more than they pay me for, because I definitely am appreciative of that type of support. But I think if, regardless of all those other details, if we put it out in the universe, all of us, then we're going to make it happen. And on January 1st, 2021, I sat in front of you guys and I said, I'm going to put out 13 albums this year. It'll be 169 songs written live on the show and released this year. Now we're just about to release 143. There's going to be 13 more coming out in just 2 days. That means I am only 26 songs away from telling you and completing what I said I would do. 169 songs, 13 albums in 1 year. The only thing I'm not sure if it's going to be completely 100 on is if it's going to be a Christmas album and another album this coming month. I have so much stuff to deliver to you guys, including an instrumental album. We talked about doing an instrumental album, and Cheryl sent me a list of 12 instrumentals that she thinks are totally amazing and should go on an album. So I may have to do a Christmas/instrumental album, and which could be a nice thing for Christmas, to have Christmas songs and instrumentals. And then the other album will just be songs that I still have to deliver. Plus, we're going to be writing a lot more this month. You know that. So we're going to get it done, is my point. So if I say to you that I'm going to be on XM Sirius Radio for 4 hours every day for Drive, and then at night I'll probably go live again. That one I'm not guaranteeing they'll allow me to do double decker, but I'll do it. I'll do it for freaking free the second show. And eventually it leads to being on the Negatube against all the other garbage and taking them down with this show, with this platform, this positivity. And we're going to do something that I think that hasn't been done before, which is bringing in the social media audience into a TV program. I don't think it's been done. So bringing this in and bringing the people from the chat in, and somehow having something on the TV screen where people are, being involved somehow, I think will be a new aspect. So just bringing our show into the television environment. But it's a progression. All the way until I'm hosting New Year's Eve. Yep. Doing the freaking ball drop. I'm doing that remotely too from my green screen though, because I don't trust being in New York City. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, you're there. How's it going? Fantastic. The ball's looking amazingly crazy as it's dropping right now. I'm here. I'm freaking right here. Can't you see? All the smoke coming out of my mouth. New Year's Eve in it. Oh, good job. What happened to Seacrest? Seacrest? You kidding me? He got Seacrest, did. A commercial. So how would we do that, Terry? Like, that would be a good question. Walking through houses with Christopher Walken. That's what I did. That was one of my bits. I got to figure out, like, that's what I maybe should figure out. Somebody who could help me develop a good commercial. There's so much content. Who can take everything we've done and make it like a 30-second commercial, like a really, really exciting 30-second commercial that people are like, oh, I want to go check that out. Like, that would be a good way. Terry's right. If we could clip together a bunch of stuff, I just don't know how to do it. Like, I got to watch other people's and see if I can try to mimic it, I think. That's I do impressions. I'm like mimicking the vocal integrity of everyone's voice when they're in the middle of doing some sort of thing. I should be able to do, same thing, dissect a commercial and how it's laid out, and then just take our content and flop it in there. Jeez, we got a lot of ideas tonight. I hope I remember some of these. I got to go back and watch all this. It's just, what happens is when we get to 2 a.m, 3 hours into this show, I start to get like tired, and then the stuff that comes up is really creative because I'm really loose. You know what I mean? Everything's really loose, and you're ready to go to sleep. So it's just kind of like rocking and rolling, Yeah, you got a quick rant and some comedy. Holy cow! But yeah, I think an advertising agency too, Bradley. You think that could work? I'm going to start making some phone calls because at the end of the day, we're going into the end of this year, going into our 3rd year live. We should have people putting like, why aren't there any stories about the guy who's been live for 3 years straight every freaking day for 2+ hours? Like, how are there not stories on that? Like, it's almost like how are there not stories on the truth in the news? It's the same exact thing. Like, but nobody knows until they know, and I think that's the key, is figuring out how to get people in the know. So they're at least curious to pop over and see, well, what the hell have they been doing? Maybe it's crap, and that's why people don't watch. I think, well, no, maybe it's just that people haven't been able to see it. But we'll see. Maybe it is crap. You never know until you know. The key is getting the people to have an opportunity to decide. When they don't have an opportunity to know it's there to decide whether or not they want to stop over, that's the thing I have a problem with. You know, I'm hearing people talk about things that are out in the mainstream that are funny or considered to be funny by Bausch and Lomb standards. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, how much funnier everything we do on the show is than anything that's on the freaking TV. Like, everything's scripted. And it's all like, the only thing that's different is you get a lot of characters on the screen at once working off each other and making comedy. But the stuff we say and do is so out there crazy. I'm like, I personally belly laugh at a lot of the stupid stuff that happens on this show that I'm just allowing to happen. Where to the point that I look back at it and I'm like, I can't believe that's me doing that. You know what I mean? But like, because I'm not afraid to try and fail for you guys, I keep coming up with really cool stuff. If I was afraid, if I had if I was self-conscious about X, Y, or Z, nothing would have been done in this entire time we've been here. But the fact is, every time I have a thought, my intuition says that could be something. I just start going and allow it to develop into something. And that's what happens with the songs too, except the songs, I'm in the moment, I'm hearing certain things a few seconds in advance, like the chords, or I'm singing something and I'm already thinking about what I have to sing next in order to tie in that rap I'm in the middle of, like flying through words and trying to figure out how to tie in this spit of words. I'm like a freaking A. And I used to start at being like, man, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys pay enough attention to this show to realize this, but at some point I said to you about the beat seat. This is when I was in my studio at my office before the lockdown. So this is roughly in February or March of 2 years ago. No, this is in February or March, right before the close of. Has it been 2 years, guys? Whenever this freaking was that they closed down, February and March, I said to you guys, oh, this is my instrument, the beat seat. I don't know how to play I'm not a percussionist, though, I said. And I stopped myself, and I said, wait a second. I am a percussionist. Not only that, I'm a beat seat player. I play the freaking beat seat. And I could play the freaking hell out of this beat seat. And I said, you know what? In life, I realize every time that you believe you can do something, you can do something. And I thought about it with the guitar. I thought about it with the show. I thought about it with telling you I'm going to put out an album a month. I thought about it as, okay, if I say to myself, I'm not this, I'll never be this. But if I say I am that, and I'm going to be, I kick butt on that. It was funny. I was in the middle of rocking out earlier while we're playing some of these songs. I'm thinking to myself, man, in a year since I said that to you guys, I think it's maybe been longer now, but since I said that to you guys, I can now play any beats on my beat seat, and it sounds like I'm a freaking drummer. And I'm like, holy cow, I did exactly what I told you I would do. I play beat seat. I rock out on the beat seat. I don't want to hear the words, you can't. I don't want to hear the words, you're not a, ever again, Mark. And so, same thing. It's absolute that I will be on the radio, I will be on TV, and I will be hosting New Year's at some point. That's not just like a thought. That is an absolute. I've already seen all of these things take place. I just don't know what dates, years. And the question is, will they beat me? Will I not make it? Will my body expire before the world sees what we do here and that never comes to fruition? Or will the thoughts, these visions that pop through my head randomly, come to fruition? I truly believe that when I met Peggy, that lady who was a psychic when I was 19 years old, and she told me everything about myself in a couple of minutes, and she said, you are a psychic as well. You just will either get stronger with it or you will allow it to get weak and you will kind of lose it. And I said, what do you mean? Well, if you don't practice, if you don't focus in, if you don't develop it, it will just get weaker. Well, I've been here for 1,062 days in a row, digging into my soul and leaving it here for this planet. And this is the first time ever I feel like I'm connected to something where I could see into places that I never could before and understand things I maybe didn't as much as I do now. And even here at 3:13 in the show, my mind wanders into the visions that have already hit me and constantly flash of either a timeline that is not ours, or a timeline that is eventually ours, or just a vision of something that I should be and isn't. I don't know. All I know is I will be here tomorrow, and I will be on the freaking radio, and on TV, and on the freaking doing the ball drop from here in my green screen. Done. I did it already. It's finished. Back to the Future Mark situation. Just do what I do, Jacqueline. She's right. I'm freaking doing it. Oh my goodness. Jacqueline's kicking down the beat seat too. Bang, biggity boo boo. 2 years ago, Terry. Holy cow. My goodness, it's nuts. You know, I'm wondering if I should try to do more. And it's hard to do because this is all logged in through OBS. But I wonder if there's a way I can, while I'm out and about, just go live and do some on the street stuff for the show, because I think sometimes doing something different can help. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't have the time during the day. I'm trying to make a living, so like I can't go out and put on a show during the day right now. Sleep on it tonight. Terry's right. Gotta sleep on it. Bang, biggity boo. At the end of the day, Bradley says one show, one topic per day, focus on less things at once. Well, I think that's the problem, Bradley, is because there's no script, and because, I mean, here's the thing. I could do 1 hour shows. I should probably do that, because nobody's going to go back and watch a 3 hour and 15-minute show, even though it was a great show tonight. You know, it's hard for people to watch that much content. Yeah, I did. You're right, Jacqueline. I did do it on vacation. Yeah, Bradley, you're right. I want to start doing more interviews. Maybe I could get out in the street and start interviewing people. Just ask them some questions. Because that would just add more of an element to the show. But I want to bring people here onto the show and do 5 to 10. It doesn't have to be very long. Just tell them, say, hey, how about 6 to 10 minutes? Just a quick chat about the thing you're working on. And if it winds up developing into more, let it, but it doesn't have to be about more. If it's just a quick pop-in, sometimes it's even better. Just a quick hello, and then they get going, and we're good to go, you know. So I think, and by the way, I'm joking about, like, none of it. I just think that at the end of the day, if I truly believe it, just like I did the beat seat, just like I do the guitar, just like I do, you know, writing a song in the moment, I believe I'm going to complete a masterpiece every time, and then we do it. I'm not going at it saying I'm gonna write a crap song. I'm like, I'm gonna freaking kill something right now. And then we do something, and it's done. So it's like, you have to get there in your mind first before any of it could be possible. And I think when you say things out loud, you give yourself the strength to continue, the motivation to continue forward. And I just say that as far as it goes, even though people are leaning away from some of these platforms, it is an opportunity for us to have a place, a route, somewhere for people to come in every day and say, look, there's this thing that's live on any channel. You could just tune in your freaking radio to get to it. And that is going to be something that happens only through persistence, but also based on finding out a map, a road map, to meet the right people, connect with just as Terry says, like some sort of management in order to do anything like this. But at the end of the day, I want to hear from you guys more about it, if I should do something about this, like a GoFundMe situation or what's the other one called? Kickstarter. But I don't know what it would be. You guys have to tell me which one I would be doing. Joanne, I'm sure, would be thrilled if I did a GoFundMe, because she'd want to get some sort of cut. No, I cut the hair for you, Joanne, in half, so you have $1,000 a day. Yeah, I know I'm generous. So I offered to do like a double-decker situation on the hair. So it's just a little, they're half the size. You should just tell them, look, they're okay. You're in India. Put them up against your child and see, almost the same size as the child. That happened. So just remember, fam and friends, we're at a point where I think if we reach the end of year 3 or the end of year 2, 3, hold on a second, the end of year freaking 3, we're going into year 4 in a row. Day 1095 in a row is the end of year 3. I'm like, holy cow, wait a minute. Hold on, no. It's just insane, isn't it, guys? Thank you, Jacqueline. Isn't it just insane? Yeah, you know what, Bradley, I want to say, because Bradley just said something that's very interesting. But I think what's important to understand is I only literally think about this stuff when we're talking about it. I never think about it beyond that. Maybe randomly I'll tune in when we put on an awesome song and I'll see if, the low viewer count. And I'm like, how the frig are people not pounding this thing out to everybody, all their friends? Be like, guys, I just heard this new tune. I see people do that with songs. Oh, yeah, did you hear about this? Did you hear this new song? I'm like, how are people not doing that with some of the songs we have here? I'm not saying every single one of them, but some of them should be everywhere. And so that is what we have to focus on, is how do we spread the content out to the people that need it? This show has never been about it being successful because it needs to be about money. This is about the world needing the content I create that I've been doing to nobody except for this small group, as you were saying, this exclusive group, which is a cool thing. But again, it could always be exclusive even though it gets bigger. The same people that are in this family are always going to be a huge part of this family, no matter how big it gets. But the bigger it gets, the better it is for everybody in this family. We want to have more love in the chat. I tried, Terry. They said they can never determine my streak because I start shows at 10 o'clock at night and I end at 2 in the morning. I was like, so it means you could see them on every day. There's no questions, Like, yeah, but your times are... they're weird times. They're not at like 5 in the afternoon to 8 o'clock at night. I start at 10:30 at night, and then I go into 2, 3, and 5 in the morning the next day, and then I start again the next day. And so the guy was like, they were like, I tried a few times. Each time I tried, they come back with some weird excuse. I'm like, I don't know what the frig. I know for sure nobody's ever done what I'm doing long form. There's a guy who did a vlog for 10 years and 3 days. And he may have done 5 seconds. He may have done 30 minutes. I don't know, 5 minutes. But I'm certain he didn't do 2+ hours every day. That's a first. So there's something behind that. There's a story there. There's motivation and inspiration there for anybody that listens in. If you talk to the world that's right now looking for some sort of way to feel better, and you hear that there's someone out there trying, and they keep showing up for them, even though they don't know about it yet. But there's this content you can go back and review. There are these songs that will share with you a message, a peace, and love in a time that it's needed more than ever. That's why it's one of those things when you finally step up to deliver the message that is so necessary to be heard, and then for it to be suppressed so hard, it just is telling you how right the message is, isn't it? Arrange some interviews with agents in the radio industry. Not a bad idea. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. We said again, call Guinness. Tell them how long you've been on the YouTube. You get money from them. Yeah. They wouldn't. Unfortunately, they couldn't figure me out. I'm gonna try to call some. I mean, honestly, I think what I'd like to do is figure out how we get these songs on the radio stations. That's where people tune in. Some of these songs need to be, blasting out there on a daily. I mean, that would be it's 2:22 right now, guys. How many times have I told you I keep running into the synchronicity thing? I don't look down very often at the time, what time it is. And then it just changed to 2:23 about 5 seconds after that. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, the angels that continue to get behind me and tell me that I'm on the right freaking path. That's the other thing, guys. Like, we have a conversation about stuff like this, and then I see 2:22, and I'm like, that's the angels looking at it and saying, "Keep going, dude." And it's sometimes the sign you need. But yeah, I'm going to try all these things. I do think I need to find someone else to make these calls, though, because the thing is, and like you said, an agent or something, because when you call anybody or, and you say, hey, I can do X, Y, or Z, people are like, whatever, dude, I don't give a crap. It's when you call in and I say, hey, it's Peter Bishop. I should call him as Peter Bishop. Chuck, it's Peter Bishop. How are you? Look, I'm calling you about a radio program that you need to frickin' put on the air right now, immediately, literally. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to start making some calls and pretend I'm Peter freaking Bishop and sell them on some BB poo-poo at the same time. We're doing it. Guys, we're supposed to stop this show 25 minutes ago. Well, an hour and 25 minutes ago, really. But we do it, and then we do it, and then we freaking do it. Fam and friends. So, what do we do tomorrow? What are we going to do tomorrow, Brian? No. What are we going to do tomorrow, Brian? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Bum, bum, bum. Who remembers that? Pinky and the Brain. Bang, biggity, boo. Steven Spielberg. Most people don't know that was a Spielberg situation. He did it. But it was really Stephen Mark Berg, just so you know. Back to the Future marked. Fam and friends. So, Bradley, Jacqueline, Terry, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the rest of the evening. And tomorrow we do it all over again. I hope you can make it. And remember, there's a ton of music on iTunes. All you have to do is type my name in. iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. You can listen on Spotify for free and share the hell out of the songs. Anybody and everybody, let them know that there are songs being written live every single night. All they have to do, well, mostly every night. Like tonight, we didn't write one. Some nights we write 5. And then other nights we review and reflect on all the music, like we did tonight, and comedy. Oh, fam and friends. We had a nice comedy bit with Facce today, too, so I'll be getting that out to you. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, until tomorrow, fam and friends. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Got to go. Yeah. You gotta go tomorrow. Have a great night, fam. See you on Sunday night for some